is a presentation of Fox Sports West.
Ladies and gentlemen, live from the Great Western Forum in Inglewood, California, Fox Sports West proudly presents NBA basketball. What a game we've got tonight. The Los Angeles Lakers hosting the Miami Heat. Hi, everybody. Along with Stu Lance, I'm Chick Hearn. The Lakers played this club once before. Remember, the Lakers won the first 11 games of the year, went to Miami and got trounced by 17 by Pat Riley and his club. And tonight, the Lakers are looking for a little bit of revenge against the East this year. Well, they're 7-7. They've dominated the West, and they've got the second best record in the league.
Yeah, but they've lost 7 of their games so far against the Eastern Conference, and that's what's fueled all this fire about the East being a dominant team in the West.
Well, what about the big guys? Let's match them up. They didn't play in the first game. Neither one of the centers that'll start tonight.
But they faced one another before in their careers. They faced one another 11 times, and Shaquille has come out 8 times the victor. In those games, Alonzo Mourning's averaged 23 points and 10 rebounds while only shooting 45%, while Shaquille has averaged 33 points, 13 rebounds, shoots 58%, but more importantly, 8-3 record versus Alonzo.
This ball game could be decided in the backcourt, particularly at the point guard position.
And I think it will be, Chick. That's going to be an interesting matchup. Tim Hardaway against the Lakers on November the 25th had 22 points and 7 assists. Nick Van Exel on that same day had 21 points and 4 assists, and hopefully Nick is raring to go tonight with that sore left knee.
If the Lakers are going to win this ball game, they're going to have to go all out. Riley is going to go all out. You can bet on that. And he's got 3 centers that he can use. That means 18 fouls.
Yeah, and you have to utilize your 18 fouls. When you have them, utilize them, especially in crunch situations where you need percentages. Go ahead and foul people and not go with the dunk.
This is a real good ball club that Pat's got, and they're getting better by the week. They're trying to make a trade for Richmond. If they get him into the backcourt, that'll be something big. Now, let's get down to courtside to something big. Bill McDonald.
Thank you so much, Chick, and we certainly hope you all caught our special on Chick Hearn and his 3000th broadcast coming up on Monday. If you missed it, we'll have it again 1 o'clock before the Orlando Laker game on Monday afternoon. Now, we talked about Nick Van Exel. Who knows how long he's going to be able to go this evening? If he doesn't go, Del Harris, obviously pleased with Derek Fisher and his performance the other night. 13 assists. The Lakers had a season-high 40 assists as a team. The NBA high this year is 41. So certainly the Lakers are rested, and their 4 days of practice have them ready for the Miami Heat. Going to be a lot of fun tonight. Playoff atmosphere. Get ready for the excitement of NBA basketball. It's the Lakers and the Heat, and it's coming your way right after this.
The Lakers on Fox Sports West, brought to you by Southwest Airlines. With fares so low, you have the freedom to go places. By the Discover card, it pays to discover, accepted where you see the Novus sign. By Toyota, every day belongs to you. Make it count. Toyota, every day. By Frost Brewed Coors Light, who reminds you the 3 most important words are, hey, beer, man. And by Budget. Try a Jaguar, Mustang convertible, or other diversions from Budget. Get out of the ordinary.
My dream's in Nashville, but my heart's in Texas.
Sounds like a country song.
I was on musician's pay when I first got started, but Southwest got me to Nashville and back every month. Heck, they even inspired me to record my first hit.
Window seat, 30,000 feet above the ground. It is a country song.
You are now free to move about the country.
Greetings and salutations. Don't touch that dial. You're going to want to hear this. As I speak, a team from MCI is arriving. Why is MCI here? For openers, we have a staff of 10 just to handle telecom bills. MIS people who haven't had a day off since Roosevelt was in office. Teddy Roosevelt. Employees who are totally unreachable outside these doors. And of course, we have this lovely PA system. What will the MCI team do differently? To begin with, there will be one team, not many. They'll provide answers in the form of technologies like intranet, extranet, video and internet conferencing. Now kindly turn your gaze to the squawk box nearest you and ponder this. When the MCI technology arrives, you will never have to listen to me again.
Where once these ancient nameplates ruled, now each of them succumbs, for paradigms doth shift when something wicked this way comes. Introducing an automobile that outperforms the competition everywhere, including the bottom line, the faster, sleeker, meaner GS. See it now at your Southern California Lexus dealer.
Why do I come out here? Because the playing field's level, but the stairs never are. Because if I can't get frost-brewed Coors Light to the fans cold, those guys in the Rockies froze their butts for nothing. So I scale concrete every night. Because somewhere there's a guy eating peanuts or some nachos, and he's thinking of me. Coors Light! Coors Light!
Budget. Get out of the ordinary. Rent a convertible for just $45 a day at Budget.
From the 30-year-old and still magnificent Great Western Forum in Inglewood, California, we present NBA basketball at its best. The Los Angeles Lakers from the west, and from the east, Pat Riley's Miami Heat. Should be quite a ball game. And our starting lineups are going to be brought to you as usual by Southwest Airlines. At a forward, Jamal Mashburn from Kentucky, 6'8", 242, 26 years of age, fifth year in the league, came in with Dallas. At the other forward, P.J. Brown. He's from Louisiana Tech, 6'11", 240, a very good rebounder. In the backcourt, Tim Hardaway, 6 feet, 195, went to Texas El Paso, came into the league with Golden State as a first-round pick. At the other guard will be Voshon Lenard. He's from Minnesota, 6'4", 203, third year, and a good one. And in the middle, Alonzo Mourning, Georgetown, 6'10", 256. He will be playing only his 15th game. The head coach is Pat Riley. Pat's assisted by Scotty Robertson, Bob McAdoo, Stan Van Gundy, Tom Florentine, Tony Florentine, and Ron Culp is the trainer.
Yeah, the Atlantic Division, Miami Heat on top by 3.5 games over New York. New Jersey's in third, followed by Orlando, Washington, Boston, and the Philadelphia 76ers.
Now the Los Angeles Lakers will be introduced to this crowd. All the seats aren't filled yet, but you can bet they're stuck in traffic somewhere, and they will be here. Unusual scheduling for the Lakers. Wednesday of this week, Saturday of this week, and Monday afternoon at 1:30. A couple of thousand tickets remain for that Orlando game on Martin Luther King Day on Monday. All right, here we go with Robert Horry, 6'10", 222. He's due to snap out of a shooting slump. At the other forward, Rick Fox, 6'7", 250-pounder. In the backcourt, Eddie Jones from Temple, 6'6", 192, four-year veteran. And to the other guard, back into action after missing a game, Nick Van Exel, 6'1", 183, 26 years of age, fifth year. And in the middle is the big guy, Shaq O'Neal, LSU, 7'1", 315 pounds. Del Harris is the head coach. Billy Burka, Larry Drew, and Kurt Rambis assist him. Gary Vitti is the trainer. Referees for tonight's ball game, good ones. Blaine Reichelt, Michael Smith, and Ed F. Rush. It's going to be a tough ball game to referee, I do think, Stu.
I think it may be a difficult game, too, but if the officials get control earlier, especially since Tim Hardaway had a comment about the Lakers today, that there's only one person on their team that you can't beat on, and that is Shaq. The rest of them, you can pound on them, and pound on them, and pound on them, and wear them down in the fourth quarter. So I had a chance to talk to some of the Laker players about Tim Hardaway and his comments, and this is what they had to say.
You know, that's the great thing about this country. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion, you know, and he got credibility for that, because every time an East team comes in our arena, they usually come out with a victory, you know, so he has credibility of saying that, but we just got to go out tonight and prove that it's not true.
You know, we're not going to back down. I think the true test of whether we're soft or not, as far as he is concerned and his team is concerned, they'll get a chance to see tonight.
The comment he made in the papers isn't going to do anything but fire me up, fire my team up. We're going to come out and be aggressive, be physical, but at the same time, stick to our game plan. Because I think the comment that he made was also to throw us off our game plan, to get us off balance a little bit. So we're just going to go out, play our game, have fun, you know, take it back to where basketball began, which is the playground, and throw a couple elbows, get a couple bumps and bruises. Everything will be fine.
I love that. I love it all. Timmy's a good guy.
But Kobe hit it on the head, though, Chick. It was pretty much to get them out of their game so that they come out a little too over-aggressive, pick up early fouls, trying to prove to Miami that they're not soft, and that gets them out of their game.
So we'll have Mourning at center against Shaq.
Well, you talk about the top teams in the West versus the East team. San Antonio is 10-3 against the East, as is the Utah Jazz. Seattle 14-5 against the East, and then there's the Lakers, second best record in all of basketball, only 500 against the East.
They're ready to put it up. Shaq controls it, gives it to Ori in the backcourt, and he gives to Van Exel. Van Exel coming out of the backcourt, controlling the initial tip. That means that the Lakers will have to open the fourth quarter. Van Exel with the ball, gives it off to Jones. Jones against Leonard, dribbles around him underneath, lays it up and missed the shot. I think somebody blocked it, and it goes out of bounds. They must not have, because it'll go out of bounds to Miami.
Well, design play to start the ball game was to give an isolation to Eddie Jones and let him work on Voshon Lenard.
Here we go with Hardaway. Timmy is a fine basketball player, averaging 19 points a game and 9 assists a game. Out in front to Leonard. He brings it over to Mashburn. In low to Mourning. Mourning comes out 16 feet to the left of the goal. Now they swing it around to Hardaway. Dribbles in deep. Feeds it over here, and 3 seconds is the ball. That was a very bad play by Hardaway. He had a shot from 6 feet. He had other men to pass to, but he brought it way out in front, and it cost him the 3 seconds. Here we go with Van Exel in the front court.
Nice gate to Nick.
Van Exel dribbling the ball at the 3-point line. He's in front of his own bench. Van Exel brings the ball out to Fox, in low to Shaq. Turn, right-hand jumper, banks in. He didn't try to bank it. He just missed it that badly.
Wow, that was the first time we've seen Shaq obviously bank it from there.
2-0 is the score. The Lakers lead it, and here's the ball to Mashburn. Mashburn against Fox. That'll be a good matchup, too. Now the ball given off to Mourning. Mourning fouled on the pass-off. Who did they get on it? Shaq?
Rick Fox.
Oh, it's on Fox.
That last basket, or the only basket of the game so far by Shaq, takes a little jump hook over Alonzo, off the glass and in. Nice move.
All right, here's the ball out in front to Hardaway above the 3-point line. Here we come with Mashburn. Runs into position, shoots to tie it, and gets a 19-footer home with the right hand. Nice play.
And I think that guy is one of the keys to the Miami Heat team. You've got to keep him definitely in check.
2-2 the score. He had 21 in the game down in Miami. Here's the outside 3-pointer. Van Exel, good.
I said it when Nick came down the court with the first or second possession that his gait looked good. He's running very smooth.
5-2 the Lakers lead it. Mourning dribbling the corner of the key, the elbow. He tries to, he didn't shoot it. He is fouled by Robert Horry, and Horry is hollering on the call. I don't see how he can holler on that, because it was definitely a blocking foul, and they're going to rule that he was in the act of shooting. I don't think so. The coach is arguing it. He did not go into the shot pattern.
I thought he was in the act of shooting myself.
All right, they go with 2.
Yeah. It's just that he got hit so hard that his arm didn't go toward the basket.
Jack Nicholson makes it to the ball game, and the free throw is good. 5-3. Mourning is now in his 6th year, his 3rd with this team. He originally was the 2nd player picked in the draft. He was picked by Charlotte, played there 3 years. Been in 4 All-Star games. Shaq has been in 5 All-Star games. Both free throws good. 5-4. The Los Angeles Lakers are in front. The ball goes to Ori. He's due to hit one. His 20-footer, no good. The rebound is off to Lenard. Lenard coming out of the backcourt with the dribble drive. Lenard gets to the three-point line and brings it back to the playmaker and the pro sets. Here's a backdoor play off underneath the block shot by Shaq. It's a free ball. Shaq picks it up, goes to the dribble drive. He's in the front court. He's still going. He's down the middle for a charge. Should have stopped and given the ball to the right side, who was wide open.
Well, that's one of the reasons why you don't want 7-footers handling the ball in the middle. Timmy Hardaway stands there, and as brave as he is, takes that charge. Turnover for the Heat. Nice block by Robert Horry and Shaq on Jamal Mashburn.
Blocked it first, then Horry got the residual. Here's a dribble drive to the free throw line. Jump shot on the way for the lead. It's missed by Hardaway. The rebound is off and it's taken by the big center Mourning. Brings it over here to Lenard, and he stepped out of bounds at the baseline.
And he also traveled. He shuffled both feet on his fake.
5-4 the score. The Lakers are up by 1. 9:29 to play in the first 12-minute stanza. Chip Hearn with Stu Lance watching Van Exel dribble the ball to the front court. He's got 3 of the 5. He dribbles around Hardaway. He's all the way under. He puts it up, no good, but he's going to go to the line and shoot 2.
Good job by Nick of not only getting around Hardaway, but also using his body, and at 6'1", 175 pounds or whatever he weighs, not an easy task when you have a 6'10" guy coming after you. But Nick protects the ball, gets 2 free throws.
Foul on P.J. Brown. The team's first. The Lakers have 2 team fouls. The free throw is short, and the Laker free throwing continues to suffer. They're only 69% on the year as a team, but they are the best field goal shooting team in the league, 48%. They score more points than any team in the league, 106.5, and Van misses them both. And the rebound comes off to Brown. Brown to the big forward, Jamal Mashburn. 6'8". Now out in front. Hardaway, three-pointer looks good. No good. Rebound tipped and knocked away and out of bounds. Last touch by Robert Horry.
That time Robert Horry somehow got himself too far under the basket to get an effective rebound. Box out first, then go and get the ball.
A low, slow start. There's a man slipping, darn near falling. Lenard gets up from that slip and shoots and misses. The rebound's up high to Van Exel. The defenders are back. Good transition defensively. Van Exel shoots for another 3. It didn't go in, and the rebound is to Shaq. They knock it loose and knock it out of bounds. The floor appears to be slippery. They're going to call a foul on Hardaway as he slashed the ball out of the hands of Shaquille. More guys are slipping and falling down in this early going than usual.
Shaq gets the ball, and somehow from behind he gets fouled by Tim Hardaway.
Ball brought into Van Exel with a reset in the 24. It's a 5-4 slow start ball game. Van Exel dribbling against Hardaway. They've played against each other many times when he was at Golden State. Fox's pass is not good. Knocked back to him by Lenard. Back to Fox. Bounce under to Shaq. That's a great pass, and Shaq's fouled. Fouled by Mourning, I believe. No, they might have got Brown. They get Mashburn on the play.
What a play by Rick Fox. Just fundamental pass. A little bounce pass wrapped around Alonzo Mourning, and Shaq catches it and gets fouled. Nice, just sort of a pick and roll situation, and Fox making it happen.
Shaq at the line, a 49%er. The free throw is no good unless he bounces it in. Bounced once in the rim and came off, no good. The Lakers have missed all 3 free throws they've tried, 2 of them by Van Exel. Here's the next one by Shaq. That's no good again, and the rebound is off, and the Lakers have missed all 4. The rebound came to Mourning and was punched away and out of bounds by Horry. 5-4, and we've played 3 minutes and 23 seconds. The Lakers have the lead. The ball comes into Brown. Brown dribble drive. Brown down the middle. Brown underneath the Mourning. Knocked loose. Nice play by Eddie Jones. Knocked it loose and went over and then hit a Miami Heat player and out of bounds Lakers.
Now you talk about dropping to the level of the basketball. Eddie Jones comes back and makes the defensive play, then saved by Van Exel.
That Jones gives the ball to Fox. Fox in low to Shaq. Shaq out in front to Jones for a 3-pointer. It's good. Eddie Jones. He was one of those that was pointed out by Hardaway as getting soft in the 4th quarter, getting tired. I really think is what he meant, running out of gas. And the Lakers lead it 8-4. They've got 2 3-pointers made already. Mourning with the ball. Mourning drives to the free throw line. Now the ball comes over here and taken and put up for 3-pointer by Mashburn. No good. The rebound is off to Van Exel. Van Exel in the front court. He's straight down the middle. He's accelerating. He comes in deep to the base. He's underneath. He puts it up. It's blocked. Nice play by Mourning. Knocked the ball off. Taking it is Mashburn. 360 turn. Goes under and scores, leaving Horry in his wake.
Jamal Mashburn, a real good ball handler and has good spin moves. So if you gamble on him, reach, he's going to make the spin, be in a better position.
The Laker lead is 2. 8-6. Jones with the ball. He and Van Exel had 3-pointers. Shaq had a bank shot that he put in. Pass under to Shaq. He's there. Puts it up. He's knocked down hard. Didn't make the basket. The rebound is up. Here comes Hardaway. 5-on-4. Shaq's at the other end. Now the ball underneath the Brown. He runs over a man. And it's offensive foul.
Boy, the ability that offensive players have to have is recognize where the defense is and be able to slide. Don't go in a straight line if he's sitting there waiting for you. Shaq thought he got fouled on the play. 3 Miami Heat around. No foul was called on that end, but offensive foul called on P.J. Brown.
That's the second foul on P.J. Brown, and that is the team's 3rd foul. Here's the ball in the front court. Van Exel calls timeout. 8-6, the Lakers lead it.
Yeah, 7 minutes and 11 seconds to go in this first quarter. Seems like it's going to be a defensive struggle as both teams struggling on the offensive end on the Lakers Basketball Network.
Shaq is such a dominating force inside the paint. Most guys in the league won't dare challenge him.
Anybody want to do some low post drills? Ah, my hamstring.
Knee's not ready.
My neck and my back.
Horace Grant and Orlando are geared up to shut down the Diesel. But there's no love lost when Shaq faces his former team. It's a holiday matinee. Magic Lakers. Monday at 1:30 on Fox Sports West.
Hello, everybody. I'm Ahmad Rashad here in the NBA News Center. We hope you're enjoying your free preview of NBA League Pass on DirecTV. NBA League Pass gives you the most NBA possible right in your own living room. In fact, the only place you can see as many games is right here in our NBA studios. Now, with NBA League Pass, you can just select the game you want to see, like the Rockets against the Sonics. Then you can head out to Los Angeles to watch the Lakers against the Heat. It's a great way to catch the NBA, and just so you don't miss another minute, League Pass now has a half-season offer. Just make 3 monthly payments of $33, and you'll see the rest of this exciting season. You'll have your choice of up to 8 games a night and 40 games a week. And you can follow the NBA playoff race right down to the wire. To order, just call 1-800-GET-SPORTS, and you'll have your courtside seat for the NBA's best action. Thanks for watching, and enjoy the rest of your free preview on DirecTV.
You're watching Fox Sports West, home of the LA Lakers. The Lakers on Fox Sports West are brought to you by Raymond Weil, the cutting edge in time. By Domino's, delivering 1 million smiles a day. And by MCI, one team, one company, one local to global connection.
Well, we played 4 minutes and 49 seconds. It's 8-6, the Lakers leading.
Well, Pat Riley's been a 3-time NBA Coach of the Year. He's had 50 or more wins in 14 of his 15 years as a head coach. He also, obviously, as you all know, coached the Lakers to 4 NBA titles.
With 9:30 left to play in the second quarter at Seattle. Seattle leading Cleveland 31-24. Minnesota and Dallas just going into overtime. All the scores and highlights will follow Lakers basketball on Fox Sports News.
Minnesota had an overtime win last night against the Rockets.
And the ball comes into Van Exel. See how they got it? An alley-oop pass out of bounds. Here's the ball into Shaq against Mourning. Out in front to Ore. Ore to Jones. Dribble the lane. Comes underneath. He throws it up. No good. Slam dunk. Shaq O'Neal. 2 hands.
And that's what will happen because of the double team on Shaq. If you can get into the seams, then the defense has to come and help and free Shaq up.
That's the biggest lead of the game for either team, 10-6. Now Mourning bounced the ball in low. Posting up inside, we've got Austin. Austin backing in. He turns, he shoots, and shot is blocked by Robert Horry. To midcourt to Jones, 2-on-2. Jones down the middle, his body check. Brings it to Fox for the bank of 16. That's no good. The rebound to Mourning on the simulcast. Here we go the other way. And the little guard, Hardaway's got the ball.
What a block by
confuse
Robert
him now
Horry.
with the Orlando Hardaway. He's on the injured list. Ball goes in low. Lenard takes it cross court to Austin. They're going with 2 big men. Outside, 3-pointer, no good by Hardaway. The rebound is to Shaq. Shaq throws the ball off to Van Exel. Van Exel stutter step, comes around, 360 turn and scores a layup. Magnificent play.
Better than that.
12-6 is score. The Lakers lead it by 6. Hardaway with it, brings it out to Leonard. Leonard bounced the corner of the key, the elbow to Mourning. Mourning back to Leonard, give and go, underneath score, foul Van Exel. Nice play execution.
Nice job of playing without the ball by Voshon Lenard. He rubs off of Mourning and gets a return pass for the easy deuce. Foul on Nick, and Nick on the previous offensive play. What a move he put on Tim Hardaway to score the deuce.
At the line, trying to complete a three-point play is Voshon Lenard out of the University of Minnesota. He was a second-round pick of Milwaukee, and then returned to college. Last year he averaged 12 points. His career is 10. Into the game to replace Ori is Eldon Campbell. Campbell, a 7-footer, will play the power forward position.
Well, the Heat
12-9.
The Heat have two centers in the game with Ike Austin and Alonzo Mourning, so the Lakers matching up.
Now the ball in the front court to Fox. Fox holds it up. Cross court to Van Exel for a three. That's no good. Short, just barely hit the rim. The rebound is off Hardaway. The defenders are back. Hardaway penetrates, brings the ball out in front. Jumps out by Lenard. That's good for three. Lenard, he made 4 out of 5 threes against the Lakers down in Miami. We're tied at 12 all of a sudden. Pass out into Shaq. He's fouled. He scored. Great pass by Fox, rim high.
When you talk about knowing the game, Rick Fox instinctively just knows what to do. He noticed before he got the ball that they were fronting on Shaq. So as he catches it, he just throws it up. Shaq's there. The weak side can't get there in time. Three-point opportunity.
Can the Lakers get a free throw?
No.
Yes, they did. It hit the heel, bounced 2 feet up over the cone, and came down through. Their first make in 5 shots.
Same basket. What that reminds you of?
Don Nelson, only his went higher. 15-12, and it wasn't a free throw. It was a game winner and a championship winner. Out in front, Mourning. His 20-footer no good. The rebound to Van Exel. The Lakers trying to get out of the backcourt. It's 4-on-4. Van Exel comes in deep. He turns. He's in the lane. He feeds underneath to Campbell, and Campbell blows the layup. And the rebound is off to Mourning. I think the pass surprised Campbell. Mourning gives the ball to Hardaway. Hardaway stops 20 feet out. Shoots over Jones. No good. The rebound is to Jones. Jones coming out of the backcourt as Kobe reports to the scorer's table. He'll be in. Wait till the crowd sees him coming. Now the ball to Van Exel. In the corner to Fox. Bounce pass in low to Shaq. Shaq pivots. Comes underneath. Throws the ball away. Campbell saves it at the baseline. Now the ball given to Jones. 7 on the clock. Back to Campbell. Campbell out in front. You got to shoot it, guys. 2 on the clock. Fox does shoot it. He missed from 18. The rebound is up, and Fox gets it away from his own teammate, Shaq O'Neal. We got a new set on the clock. The Laker lead is 3. Pass knocked away from Shaq. He gets it back. What's going on? He drops it out of bounds.
Right now, Shaq just looks a little too anxious. He's not getting the ball in his hands. He had 2 plays right there. Just on both times, he lost control of the ball.
Kobe's coming in at small forward. He's going to replace Fox. Kobe had 16 points in 27 minutes against his club in the game down in Miami. And it's now 15-12, the Lakers. Miami with the ball. Bounce pass in low to Mourning from the forward Mashburn. Out in front for another 3 by Lenard. No good. Nice rebound by Kobe Bryant. Authoritative rebound. Lead pass to Jones. That's a great read. And he scores underneath. Sensational play by the second-year star. And I'm talking about Kobe. 17-12. Timeout, the Lakers.
Well, Kobe comes in, gets a nice defensive rebound, pushes it up to court, and who is streaking down the side? Yeah, Eddie Jones, and Kobe finds him, and Eddie finds the basket. The Lakers up 5 on the Lakers Basketball Network.
This is where I work. These are my coworkers. Those are my customers. And that's me. Employee number 8. I make baskets.
Didn't come here to play a game or to find out if you can spell horse. I came to take away your toys and put you to bed. And if you don't like that, good. Nice to know we speak the same language. Life is a sport. Drink it up.
A presence dark invades the fair and gives the horses ample scare. For chaos reigns and panic numbs when something wicked this way comes. Introducing the 300 horsepower V8 Lexus GS, Motor Trend Import Car of the Year.
Now let's pause 10 seconds for station identification on the Lakers Basketball Network.
We present the ultimate stakeout.
He committed crimes so dreadful.
Real vampires exposed. Only on UPN.
Well, in 1992 draft, the top 3 picks, Shaquille O'Neal for the Orlando Magic, #1. Alonzo Mourning, the 2nd pick with Charlotte, and then Christian Laettner, then of Minnesota, was the 3rd pick. Not a bad draft.
Michael Douglas here with Jack Nicholson tonight. They got nice seats. The inbound pass comes to Hardaway under pressure from Jones. The Laker lead is 5. The biggest lead was 6. Now we got Hardaway looking, bounce the ball in low. Handling it in there is Mashburn, double teamed. Back in the game is Ore. Back into Mashburn playing the post. Turn, shoot, and a short shot comes off the front of the rim. Darn near bounced in, trying to save it is Austin. He makes a great save. Gives the ball out in front and driving the lane to score is Lenard, and he is fouled. That's a super play by Austin.
It was a nice play by Austin. Yes, he's limping, but I also thought when he caught the ball to save it, Chick, that his foot was on the line. The officials right there said no, as Austin saves the ball, and Voshon Lenard gets the 3-point opportunity.
Riley summons Mashburn over to the sideline to talk to him, trying to complete a 3-point play now for the Heat. We have got Voshon Lenard. Lenard in the ball game, or rather as a free thrower, is 79%, which is excellent. That's good. Both teams are out of fouls now. Both teams out of fouls. Coming with the ball in the front court, it goes to Kobe. 17-15 the Lakers. Kobe looking into Campbell. Campbell's playing the post against, oh man, they're pushing in there. He's playing the post against Mourning. Here's the ball bounced underneath to Campbell. He's fouled in the act of shooting by Austin. Nice bounce pass by Eddie Jones.
Eddie's active again tonight, but he's always active. But he made a nice move into the middle area, then veered to the side and made a bounce pass to Eldon, who gets fouled.
2 fouls now on Austin. He hasn't played very long. They'll take him out. At the line, Campbell. The Laker free throwing is terrible tonight. That's better. They made one cleanly.
They mentioned, or you mentioned, that Ike Austin had 2 fouls. He goes out of the game. Terry Mills, a 3-point specialist, believe it or not, at 6'10", comes in.
Not only 6'10", 255 pounds. He's a strong dude. He's made 175 threes last year, shooting 42% from the 3-point line. Both free throws good, and the Laker lead is 19-15 behind Campbell's pair of charity tosses. So now here we go down the floor with Hardaway. He's been quiet in this first quarter. He's missed all 4 shots, 2 of them 3-pointers. Ball taken off and bounced out in front. There's another 3-pointer outside, no good. The rebound is off and is taken by Eddie Jones. Jones comes to the front court. That shot was by Mills, the expert from 3-point range. Now they give it over to Fisher, who is replaced by Exel. Then low to Ore, and a foul is going to be called. Foul will be called on Mills.
But again, Terry Mills, you just have to know, I mean, no disrespect to Robert Ore, but he's in a slump. He really doesn't have a low post game, so why is he trying to front Robert Ore? Stay behind him and make him show you that he's got a shot from there.
Robert Ore at the line. Free throwing this year, 65%. He's only tried 78, made 51. He's just in a slump that he is having trouble dispatching.
But when you're in a slump like that, Chick, it's hard to get out of it by shooting threes. I'd like to see them run a play for Robert.
Yeah.
Some kind of a back screen,
slam dunk or something.
alley-oop type play that just gets him off on the offensive end, gets his confidence going again.
He makes both free throws. The Lakers have made 4 straight points at the free throw line and lead by 6. The second time that they have led by that many in this game. It's 21-15, 2:40 to play in a almost scoreless first quarter. The ball is passed in. Hardaway took it in the Mourning. Mourning lost it. It came back out in front to Hardaway. Now they swing the ball for a 3-pointer to Lenard. His 3-pointer out of the corner, no good. The rebound is knocked out of bounds by Eldon Campbell. On the floor and not getting up at all, not even moving. Now he's starting to move a little bit, is Mourning. Alonzo's only playing in his 15th game this year.
He and Eldon, in chasing after that loose ball, evidently collided a little bit, and Zoe got the worst of the deal.
Let's hope he's not hurt. getting too darn many injuries.
Especially the centers. So you don't want injuries to anybody, but the centers this year have really gone by the wayside.
Inbound the morning. He's moving just fine. Now here's Hardaway. Throws a pass with nothing on it, but it's saved by Master, and he throws a pass with something on it because it's intercepted by Ori. Over to Fisher. Fisher underneath to Jones. He puts it up. No. Rebound is off. Ori's got it. Gives to Fisher. Fisher, good balance, good body control. Gives it out to Ori.
Nice hustle again by Robert Ori, though.
Now out in front, we got Kobe with the ball. 8 on the 24. Kobe gives the ball to Ori. He shots the three. It's no good. Rebound is off to Fisher. They knock it loose. It's taken by Jones. Jones back to Ori. In low to Campbell with Shaq resting. Now the ball comes over here to Bryant. Kobe in three-point country. 15 on the 24. Kobe looks for Campbell. Dribbles out in front. Now gives to Campbell. Campbell in the air. 8-footer doesn't come close. Missed it badly. The rebound is off. Look out! Here comes Kobe into the VIP seat. He's back on his feet. Nobody's hurt either in the seats or Kobe. And the crowd loves this kind of determination by the Lakers. Something they haven't exhibited very much of in the last 10 days. Here's the ball out in front. Kobe's three-pointer. Straight away. Boom!
I'll tell you something about Kobe Bryant. Big-time competitor.
Yeah, that's
big time.
He's a clutch player. 24 to 15. 1:10 left to play in the first quarter. 9-point lead. Boy, that kid out there is playing magnificent ball like all of them. They're really hustling after every ball that's loose. Here's Hardaway dribbling on Jones. Throws the ball in to Zoe. Zoe has it tipped away. It's taken and then dropped by Fisher in the front court. Now we go the other way with Hardaway. Will they get a two-pointer out of this? Coming in low, Leonard behind the board, turns and puts it up and in. And it's 24-17. The Lakers are up by 7. We've got Kobe Bryant with it. Stop for the 20-footer. That's good. He's taking over the game.
You know, there are a lot of players in the NBA that have a lot of talent, but they don't have the combination of talent and the competitive nature that really gets them going. Kobe's got it.
26-17. Hardaway with it. Down the middle. In deep. Throws it up and in. Bad defense. Los Angeles Lakers. 26-19. The Lakers lead it. This ball club the Lakers are playing tonight, the Miami Heat only average 95 points a game. The Lakers average 106.5. Now with the ball, Fisher. The 24-second clock is about 3 seconds ahead of the game clock. The 24 is at 10. Fisher's looking for a passing lane. And the ball punched away and out of bounds. Last touch by Hardaway. 6 on the 24, 8.7 on the game clock. Hardaway leaves the ball game. Marley comes in the backcourt. Dan Marley, remember him, don't you? And great years he had with Phoenix, 7 of them. And Eric Murdoch comes in from Providence, a 7-year veteran. A 22nd timeout is taken. 22nd timeout with the Lakers leading by 7 on the Lakers Basketball Network.
I'd prefer them up.
Down.
Up.
Down.
Up.
Down.
Up.
All right, let's go.
Down.
Lakers up by 7 because of some great play by Kobe Bryant.
Well, he made a save a minute ago, Chick, where he ran into the first row, saved the ball, and the Lakers obviously kept possession. That's just good hustle by young Kobe Bryant.
All right, our technicians on radio are Frank Pollock and Steve Trapp doing their usual great job. Out in front, Kobe dribbles the ball off the foot of Marley. It's picked up and fired. No good. The rebound is off, and the lane is taken on the bounce, and the quarter over.
First of all, Kobe got hailed on the out-of-bounds play by Alonzo Mourning before the ball was inbounded, and no call as the officials are letting them really get after one another. We've played 12 minutes. The Lakers lead it by 7, 26-19 over a good Miami Heat team on the Lakers Basketball Network.
Where once these ancient nameplates ruled, now each of them succumbs. For paradigms doth shift when something wicked this way comes. Introducing an automobile that outperforms the competition everywhere, including the bottom line, the faster, sleeker, meaner GS. See it now at your Southern California Lexus dealer.
Ah, road
double Z, where the real fans sit. My people, everything's better up here. The air's cleaner, beer is colder. It's like being up in the Rockies where Coors Light is frost brewed. It's the kind of place where a man needs a beer and a beer needs a man. And beer is the way beer is supposed to be when beer is really beer. These people are like my family. Yeah! Well, maybe very distant cousins.
Why is almost everybody crying? What the heck is going on? The Miller Lite cheerleader search is over. That's what's going on. It's Laura from Ohio. It's Irene from Abilene. It's Trixie from Rhode Island. And Elaine from New Orleans.
Gotham City's got a new attraction, and her name is
Poison Ivy.
Order Batman and Robin on direct ticket and find out for yourself
Just what I had in mind.
if Batman and Robin can stop fighting over her.
She loves me and not you, and it's driving you crazy.
Long enough to save the world.
Everything dead on Earth except us.
Arnold Schwarzenegger, George Clooney, Chris O'Donnell, Uma Thurman. Order Batman and Robin on direct ticket, only on DirecTV.
Home teams, Fox Attitude. You're watching Fox Sports West.
Well, neither team shot the ball well in the first quarter. Miami shot 35%. The Lakers shot 39%. Miami made all 4 of their free throws. The Lakers 5 out of 9. Lakers did out-rebound Miami by 5, 15-10.
Back in the ball game, Shaq, Fox, and now for his first appearance tonight, Corey Blunt is in there for the Los Angeles Lakers. Dribbling the ball out in front, Eric Murdoch. Murdoch gets it back. Murdoch goes to dribble. And it's going to be a blocking foul. No, charging foul is called. A charging foul is called on Murdoch, and Riles doesn't like that call.
Riles didn't like that call at all. As soon as the whistle was sounded and he pointed to the offensive foul, Riles let the official know, who was standing right beside him, that he didn't like it.
I think Riles was right on that occasion. Now with the ball in the front court, we've got Fisher dribbling left-handed. Lobbing it to Shaq. It's not a good pass. And here's a foul underneath. Who did they call that on?
Should be Dan
It's a
Marley.
blocking foul. But Marley was in front of him, and Marley doesn't understand the call at all. And they call it on Dan.
I tell you, when they're trying to set that back screen on Alonzo Mourning, that's where the first foul should be set or called, because Alonzo is beating up whoever is setting that screen.
Inbound pass comes to Fisher. Fisher holding the ball up. Fisher underneath the basket to Fox. He's against Marley. Puts it up and it's blocked and knocked away and out of bounds. Last touch by Fox. Great block shot by Mourning. 2 blocks for Mourning. All right, it's 26-19. Jimmy Pell's our statistician. The Lakers have the 7-point lead. It, at one time, was a 9-point lead. Now the ball goes over to Marley. Marley out in front. They clear the ball off to Mills. When Mills takes it down the middle, underneath, he throws it up. Mourning does, and he misses. The rebound is off. Comes out of bounds. Last touch by Mourning. Mourning had pretty good position on that because he used his body to knock Shaq backwards.
Yeah, but as Shaq was back and backpedaling, he did a good job of trying to contest the shot, and that made Alonzo alter the shot.
All right, the ball to Corey Blunt at the 3-point line. Corey looking inside, gives the ball to Kobe. Kobe holding it up, waiting for some move to make. He can create. He turns, he creates. His 17-footer no good. The rebound is off to Mourning. Mourning in the front court, now giving the ball off to the little guard, Eric Murdoch. Ball comes over to Dan Marley. Marley on the 3-point line. He backs above it now. He comes inside of it. He shoots a 2-pointer from 20. That's no good. The rebound is to Fox in one hand. Fox out the back court. Blunt is down the floor. The ball gets away and it's knocked loose, and it comes up in the hands of Marley. Marley goes the other way. Marley pivots with the dribble, throws it out of bounds. Wow. Wow. Good thing that man down there was looking. He put his hand up and caught it right in front of the kid's face. That would have hurt.
I don't know where Dan thought he was throwing that ball, because Eric Murdoch was about 3 feet away from him.
26-19. Neither team has scored in a while. A little pushing match. Marley and Fox. Inside Shaq. Offensive foul. Throwing the elbow.
I mean, he shit Alonzo Mourning on that play.
Offensive foul on Shaq. That's his second foul.
key, though. Now
it is
Shaq,
not a team foul.
Shaq has him set up, though, for the spin move. Alonzo is really fighting for that position to stop Shaq to go to the box. That's where you spin, throw it to the rim.
Alonzo is out of the ball game. Playing the center position is Austin. Now out in front. The ball comes out to Mills. Dribble drive. Backs in. Didn't travel. Gives the ball once more out in front to Austin. Austin against Shaq. Fakes. Losing Shaq with the fake. 20-footer goes in and comes out. Tough luck. The rebound comes off and it goes to Kobe Bryant. Bryant playing all-around game in the league. Dribble drive. Stop. Keep the 15-footer. Good. What a play. What a play. Lost his balance. Almost lost the ball. Straightens it out and gets the deuce.
You say what a play. What a player.
28-19 is the score. Murdoch with the ball. Murdoch against Fisher. Bounce the ball in low. Austin over Shaq. 16-footer. That's good. Shaq's going to have to go out on him because he can shoot.
But I don't think Austin should be shooting outside shots right now with Shaq having 2 fouls. Should work in the low post.
Ball in low to Shaq, and there's going to be a foul called on Austin. Austin pushing. In overtime, Minnesota 113, Dallas 110. A 14-point halftime lead, Seattle over Cleveland.
Well, we still got 9:16 to go in this second quarter, and we've said it twice or so now that Shaq has those 2 fouls. Hopefully, he can go without picking up the first.
Austin just picked up his 3rd foul. Now we got the ball to Fisher, yo-yoing up and down like it's on a string. Lob under Shaq, puts it up and no good. He was fouled. And that's who they call it on. That could be nope, they're going to call it on Mills. They were both there. They give it to Mills.
Shaq has him set up. They keep wanting to deny him the position to the box. They put a lot of body pressure on him. You just spin. The offensive player passes the ball up to the rim. Go up and get it.
Shaq, who's made 1 out of 3 free throws, is at the line. Jerry Romano producing and Doug Freeman directing for Fox Sports West with a fine crew. Free throw by Shaq is no good. Make him 1 out of 4. And make the team 5 out of 10. 50%. Next one is good, and it's 29-21. Shaq registers his 8th point. Full court pressure for the Lakers, but not tough. They bring the ball in to Mashburn. He dribbles it up in the front court, favoring this the western sideline. Out near the 10-second line, he clears it off to the little guard, Eric Murdoch. Murdoch brings it to the 3-point line to Mashburn. In low to Mills. Mills turns, takes it over to Marley. Oh, he didn't take the 3. Gives it off to Austin. His 18-footer no good, taken out of the air by Corey Blunt. Blunt with a good 2-handed catch under the basket. Out of ball, pass underneath, broken up. It was shown by Kobe, intended for Shaq. Good defensive play. Down the middle with the ball, we've got Murdoch. He puts it up, no good, but he'll shoot 2. Murdoch from Providence was originally drafted in the 1st round, 21st in the draft by Utah. And then he went to Milwaukee, Vancouver, and Denver.
He's had some good games this year for the Miami Heat, coming in to spell Tim Hardaway at the point.
His career high is 32 points. Free throw is good. And it's 29-22. 8:34 left to play in the 1st half. Lakers are here on Monday afternoon, starting at 1:30 against Orlando. Tickets are available. And it's now 29-23 as Murdoch nets 2 of them. The free throwing for the visitors is now 6 out of 6. Ball goes over to the far sideline to Kobe Bryant. Puts the ball behind his back, goes to dribble, beats his man. He's down the middle, he scores! Wow! He put on an electrifying first step, and they didn't even hear him go by.
Well, Dan Marley, known for his defense in the past, no match for Kobe.
31-23 is the score. Dribbling the ball is Murdoch. Down the middle on Fisher. Throws it over Fisher. Missed the shot. The rebound is off. Fisher wants it. He dives. And coming up with it is Murdoch. Out to the 10-second line. With a new 7-24, it goes to Mashburn. Mashburn has been relatively quiet. He's made 2 out of 5 shots in the game. Ball goes over once more to Murdoch. Drive the base. Beats Kobe. Bounce the ball under to Austin. He puts it up and in. Nice bounce pass by Murdoch. Nice. 31-25. The Lakers by 6. Fisher coming with the ball in the front court. Several players over there ready to come in, including sitting side by side is Van Exel and Hardaway in front of the scorer's bench. They're both coming back in. Nice pass out in front from Kobe, and Fisher misses from 20. The rebound is off and is grabbed by Marley. Marley at midcourt, serves to Murdoch. Also coming in for the Lakers when it's dead, we will have Eldon Campbell. Murdoch dribble around the screen, comes in deep, lays it over here, and a 2-pointer put up by Mashburn is good from 21 feet. 31-27, the Laker lead is 4. And the Lakers call a timeout to get the subs in.
Well, the Lakers were up by 8 or 9. Now they've got a 4-point lead with 7:04 to play. It's 31-27 on the Lakers Basketball Network.
What do you say to someone who says only old people can afford to drive a Mercedes? I say, come for a ride. Yeah, and it's way under $40,000. This one? Under $40,000 too. Don't tell me. Under 40 also? No, just a hair over 40. Just like me. They're all under 41. Under 41? They're just babies.
Hey, guys. Need a smile? Call Domino's.
Yes!
A Domino's pizza does the trick. Thin crust, hand-tossed, or deep dish. Made with all your favorite toppings. But we deliver more than great pizza. At Domino's, we're delivering 1 million smiles a day.
This is what it is all about. Who wants another cool one?
On the screen, I want to see the game.
Sorry, fellas, there is no football this week.
What? Now what are we gonna do? Abductions? Done that.
Cruise Area 51? Again.
Check out Alien Invasion Week on TLC.
New investigations, new evidence.
TLC is really on the ball.
Alien Invasion Week, hosted by Third Rock's French Stewart, all next week beginning Sunday at 9 on TLC. New adventures for your mind.
The Lakers on Fox Sports West are brought to you by Raymond Weil, the cutting edge in time, and by Domino's, delivering 1 million smiles a day.
Well, the Lakers lead the Heat 31-27. Help us celebrate Chick's 3,000th consecutive broadcast this Monday afternoon, January the 19th at 1:30, when the Lakers play the Orlando Magic. All fans receive a commemorative pin, plus there's a special ceremony at the half for Chick Hearn.
31-27 is the score. The Lakers are up by 4. They did lead by 9 seemingly a minute ago. Into the ball game again is P.J. Brown. He's suffering from 2 fouls. Austin is playing center now against Campbell. They have taken Shaq out of the game once more. Ball is into Van Exel, who just returned. He got off to a fast start tonight. The ball to Eddie Jones. Jones guarded by Marley. Now the ball into Campbell. Give and go. Back to Jones underneath. Reverse layup. No, but it was fouled. Boy, that was a nice exchange by Campbell. Very clever play by Eldon.
Very clever is right, as Eldon noticed that Eddie had a step on Dan Marley. Gave him a little bounce pass. Marley was holding on the whole way. That's why Eddie was off balance. Couldn't convert the shot, but he will shoot 2.
All right, the free throw by Jones is good. That gives him his first point since the first quarter. He's got 6 points overall. 32-27. Another sellout tonight. That's 11. There are still tickets available for the Monday Martin Luther King game. Monday afternoon starts at 1:30. 33-27 as Jones puts in both free throws. The Lakers up by 6. Handling the ball is Mashburn. Out in front to Brown. Over the mark. Marley wants to go into Austin. Austin instead sets a pick. Marley dribbles around it. Feeds to Mashburn. In low to Brown. They double team. They knock it loose. It comes off Brown's forehead. And a 24-second clock expires. Very good defense.
That was very good defense by the Lakers. And again, in the middle of all that is that guy that's the chaser, Robert Horry, going everywhere.
All right, Van Exel moves along the western sideline with a dribble. He's guarded by Hardaway. Here comes Jones out in front around the curl. He gives it back over to Van Exel. He shoots it away from Hardaway. He missed the 2-pointer. Rebound is tipped by Campbell, but it goes to Dan Marley. Marley to midcourt, throws it off to Mashburn. Mashburn guarded by Fox. Mashburn at the 3-point line, brings it out to Brown, and Brown over here to Marley. In low to Austin. Austin has it raked away and out of bounds. Nice play by Fox. He does that more than anybody in the Laker team.
Well, he does that as well, just about as any player in the league. The only other player that utilizes it as well, I believe, is Karl Malone of the Utah Jazz.
And Utah's Jazz with a big on their way to a big win over Orlando. They lead at 105-91 in the 4th at Utah. Wraparound pass to Austin to the base. Dribbles around Campbell with the greatest of ease and slam dunks. Wow. Campbell was going north and the other guy went south. 33-29 the score. The Lakers by just 4. The Lakers know, they should know, that Seattle's going to win that game from Cleveland tonight, as sure as you're listening to or watching this. Here's the ball in front of the Laker bench. Ori out to Van Exel. Dribble around his man. He comes underneath, puts it in the hand bank shot, and he left Hardaway in his break.
Timmy Hardaway got the crossover put on him that time.
He really did. Dribble drive Hardaway to the baseline. Double team. They knock it loose. He digs it out. He throws it underneath, and Brown is fouled in the act of shooting. Now Brown and Fox apparently going to square off. I didn't see what started that.
Well, hard foul by Rick Fox. Nothing dirty at all, and then maybe a little something, little push afterwards, and P.J. Brown came out of there as Rick Fox, I believe, is going to get a technical on that play.
He is going to get a technical. Do we have a replay of that? I'd like to see it. Good.
They called the foul on Nick Van
Exel. Yes, but the technical is on. Boy, that is a hard foul.
Well, I can see.
There's what made him mad.
Well, he pushed him because he had a hold of Rick Fox's head. Rick was trying to get rid of the guy from the headlock.
35-29, the free throw on the technical is no good. And now Fox is really telling the referee, I don't believe you called that on me. Anyway, he did call it on him, and now there's 2 shots coming to Brown.
That's a strange play. But basketball,
like so many boxing matches, neither guy wants to fight.
Well, especially in basketball. Basketball players do not want to fight.
One free throw good. Another free throw is no good. The rebound is off to Campbell. 35-30, the Lakers leading. And here we go with the ball in the front court. It belongs to Van Exel. We've got 5:13 to play in the half. Van Exel dribbling the ball out of front. Gets a screen by Campbell. Goes around it. Van's playing a real nice ball game after some rest. Jones for 3. Good. Straight away from the basket. That's his second 3 of the game. Long pass front court to Leonard. 38-30. An 8-point advantage for the home club. The Lakers with a magnificent home court record. Pass underneath to Austin. He's behind the board. Feeds it over to Leonard. He's a good shooter from there, and he hits a 3-pointer from right in front of his own bench. The Lakers are looking for their 16th win in 20 home games. That's a very good record.
Eddie Jones did a little split that time, slipped on the floor, and very fortunate not to injure.
38-33. The floor has been slippery all night. Campbell comes underneath with a spin move. He puts it up and in, getting away from Brown. Inbound pass stolen by Van Exel. Great play. Took it away from Hardaway. The pass lobbed underneath. Missed the intended man, Jones, but the ball given under to Fox. He makes a left-hand layup. All of it started by a great play by Van Exel.
Yeah, great steal by Van. Did the pass. It was a little bit off the mark.
9-point lead. 4:05 left to play in the first half. Timeout. Riley.
Well, Pat Riley says, look, we can't turn the ball over like that against a good basketball team. We're only scoring 33 points with 4 minutes to go in the half. We're down by 9 on the Lakers Basketball Network.
What do you get when you fly Southwest Airlines? Fun fares.
Well, you've waited so long for a fare to get so nice and low now. You really should fly.
Light up the night. Southwest Airlines fun fares are so low. Want to see that again? Now you can fly just for the fun of it.
With us, 'cause we got a lot of things to do now. You really should fly. You'll have fun, fun, fun flying Southwest on a fun fair today. Fun, fun, flying on a fun fair today.
W1 by Raymond Weil. The cutting edge in time. Time for the next generation. W1 by Raymond Weil.
There's a certain glamour about owning a Mercedes. I didn't own one until more than 8 years ago, but I chose the S-Class for 3 reasons. It's not about money. I could have afforded actually even a more expensive car, but I chose the Mercedes S-Class. I chose the S-Class for 3 reasons. My kids. I feel it's the safest car in the world.
And now let's pause 10 seconds for station identification on the Lakers Basketball Network.
For instant affordable home theater, choose an Iowa mini theater audio system with Dolby Pro Logic Surround and 5 speakers. Just add a TV and VCR. Iowa, turn me on.
The Lakers owning a 9-point lead for the second time in the ball game, 42-33. Lakers have played a pretty good half, Stu.
They really have played a good half. They've been very, very aggressive on the defensive end, and they've matched the intensity that the Miami Heat plays with on the defensive end.
Coming up at halftime along our Laker radio network, Stu will interview Randy Funn, former Laker head coach, now the general manager of Miami. And on Fox Sports West, Bill McDonald will bring you up to date on scores and happenings in the NBA. 42-33 is the score. Ball brought in to Austin. Austin being guarded by Fox, and that's trouble for anybody that he guards. I'll tell you that, because he's tough. Wrap around, that's a beautiful pass to Austin. He puts it up, didn't make it, but there's a foul, and twisting his ankle is Robert Horry.
Again, though, Chick, Ike Austin comes from out of bounds and barely gets legal, if he did get legal, before receiving the behind-the-back pass from Timmy Hardaway. Nice play by Tim Hardaway.
He was legal.
Foul sends him to the line for 2.
Makes the first one, and it's 42-34. The Lakers led at halftime in Miami and got literally skunked in the second half. I tell you, free throws are both good. Between them, Mourning and Hardaway have 4 points. They've made 1 of 7 field goals, and they're only down by 7. That's the bad news. Here's the dribble drive by Van Exel out in front. Austin picks him up. That leaves Campbell open. He gets the ball to Campbell. He comes down the middle. He shoots a 10-footer. It's not close. Rebound to Hardaway. Hardaway coming out of the back court. Hardaway dribbling the ball. Horry stays in the ball game. He seems to be running well. Now the ball down the middle. Austin brings it out. And a three-pointer on the way is good again by Leonard. Boy, he buries him with the Los Angeles Lakers. That is his 3rd 3 tonight. He made 4 out of 5 in Miami. And it's 42-38. Now with the ball, we got Van Exel out in front to Eddie Jones. Fox has got it. Fox over to Horry, and going to be a whistle. Illegal defense is called. That's the first time it's been called, so the ball will go out of bounds and reset to 24.
Sean Leonard made a step toward the low post to get to Eldon Campbell, then changed his mind. Eldon didn't have the ball anyhow. Once you commit, you have to go.
Out of the game goes Horry, and he might have tweaked that ankle more than just a little bit.
Taking Eldon out.
Oh, Horry went over to the bench like he wanted to go out. It's 42-38. The Lakers have given up 5 straight points. And with the ball, we got Van Exel. 3:04 left to play in the first half. Van Exel looking, still looking, takes it into Shaq. Shaq against Austin, down the middle. Goaltending on Austin. If Shaq for one, I'm not sure it would have gone in, but it did have a chance.
That's the key. If it has a chance, you have to let it go. Yep. And that one obviously had a chance to go. And Ike Austin gets called for goal.
44-38 is the score. The Lakers by 6. Their biggest lead twice was 9. Ball in midcourt to Brown. Brown almost stepped across, then threw it back. He gives to Leonard. Leonard keeping him in the game with his threes. Drives the lane, throws it out of bounds. Bodies everywhere, no whistle, no nothing.
That's not Leonard's game right there. Leonard is the 3-point shooter. Spot up, wait for somebody else to drive and kick.
44-38, the Lakers, 2:42 to play in the first half. We're at the Great Western Forum in Inglewood, California. We'll be back here on Monday, Martin Luther King Day. And the afternoon game is Orlando and the Lakers at 1:30. Ball to Fox. That's a bad lob. Very bad lob by Fox. Ball intercepted, taken by Leonard. In the front court goes Hardaway. Turn at the corner to Keith and hits a jump shot from 16 feet at the elbow. His second basket after missing his first 4. He's made his last 2, and they're within 4.
That's what makes Miami so tough. They may struggle offensively, but because they play such tough defense, they're always in.
Pass under to Shaq. He tries to slam it. He is fouled. He didn't make the basket, but he'll go to the line and shoot 2. It's going to be called on Mourning. They're not going to give Shaq any layups. They're going to foul him. Mourning in the foul department now has his first of the game. Yes, it is a good play. Shaq free throwing in the ball game today is 2 for 5.
Especially when you consider that, as you said, that's only Alonzo's first 5.
Yeah. Free throw is good. 3 out of 6. Kobe Bryant in for the Lakers. He got him really rolling when he came on in the first quarter. Out of the game goes Fox. The
Kobe has that ability to get you rolling.
Yeah.
And you've got the skills. You can do that.
He'll be against Dan Marley, the veteran. Shaq's second free throw, no good. The rebound is off to Robert Horry. Nice rebound, and he feeds it quickly to Jones. Jones holds it up, looks into Shaq. Now the ball out in front to Van Exel. And here's going to be an offensive foul. Is it on Shaq?
Yep.
Yep. He was wrestling with Mourning. That's 3 fouls on Shaq. That's all for him in this half. 2 minutes left to play. They go at it pretty good.
They're battling in the post, and they call the foul on Shaquille. I mean, all the contact that goes on in the post, how they could call that as a foul, strange to me.
All right. And Shaq on the bench. And the ball to Hardaway. A chance for them to make a run here in the final 2 minutes. Hardaway down the middle. Nobody picked him up, so he throws it up and in. That is really bad defense. 45-42. Credit Hardaway with a nice little move, but no challenge at the end of the dribble. Now the Lakers up by 3. Dribble drive Van Exel down the middle. Throws the ball wildly. It's not intercepted, but off the fingertips of the defender, and it goes over in the corner where it's taken by Campbell. Out in front. Look at him dribble and lose the ball.
That's a good foul, though.
It's a good foul, but the mustard's off the hot dog, baby, on that one.
After he lost the ball, the Miami Heat had 2 players down the court all by themselves. No Laker within 20 feet. Kobe fouls Dan Marley. That's going to be Heat basketball. A little bit too much dribbling between the legs. Dan Marley just stood there and waited, made his move, made the pick.
That's 3 fouls also. So it was a good move in a sense, but he's in foul trouble now the rest of the night. 45-42. The Laker lead is only 3. Another jump shot put up. It won't count even if it goes. We got a foul called, and we're looking to see where they're going to call this one. Eddie Jones gets the foul. That'll put the Lakers out of fouls and put them at the free throw line. Eddie Jones the foul, and Mourning will be the free thrower.
Well, Mourning was setting the screen on a pick and roll with Hardaway, and Eddie ran into the screen a little too aggressively.
First foul on Eddie. The free thrower, Mourning, on the year shooting 59%.
Ew.
The free throw is good. And it's now 45-43. Boy, the Heat have climbed right back into this ball game.
With defense. Pure and simple.
Here's the next one coming to Alonzo. Nicknamed Go. Free throw no good. The rebound is out and taken by Horry. Horry's got 4 rebounds in the ball game. He's got 2 blocked shots in the game. And he has not made a basket now in 3 games in a row. Not a basket. Here's the ball to Horry. Horry holds it up in 3-point country. Horry looks to Campbell. Takes it over to Van Exel. Van Exel's got it. Van Exel holds it up with 3 in the clock, 2 in the clock. He's not. Yeah, he got it off. It's no good. It did hit the rim and is tipped in.
No, give it
bounce
to
in.
Yeah.
Wow. It took overspin off the front of the rim and bounced about a foot up in the air and came down and in the basket. Rather fortunate, I would say. 47-43, Hardaway. Now they give it over to Marley. Good 3-point shooter. Shot no good. Rebound, Eddie Jones tips the ball to Horry. He throws it up in the front court to Kobe. Kobe's in deep. He falls down and loses the ball. They're going to say he's pulled down. They're saying that Mashburn grabbed him and pulled him down. Wow. I don't blame Mashburn for being upset.
Mash was a little bit upset on that call as Kobe looked like he just lost his balance just a bit. And they're saying that Mash pushed him down. The Lakers are quite happy with that call as Kobe Bryant will go to the line and shoot 2.
So Kobe can get back the 2 that he just gave away with that dribbling exhibition. 47-43 is the score.
Good substitution coming here as Nick Van Exel will go out for the final 27.
Yeah,
Derek Fisher comes in. Nick has 2 fouls. Good substitution there.
Yeah, sure is. All right, the free throw by Kobe is good. Free throwing Kobe in the ball game is 1 for 1. He's got 10 points off of the bench. That one had to climb back in off the front of the rim. 49-43 the Lakers, so they should have a halftime lead. They led at the half down in Miami. Here's a 20-second call by Riles. 49-43 with 22 seconds left to play here in the first half on the Lakers Basketball Network.
Fox Sports News at 10. We are there. First, for the whole story.
Back on the ice now, the Red Wings haven't lost a step.
I can really say Charles is the best player in the country.
This is the biggest game I've ever had. Fox Sports News at 10. We are there, live for all the latest home team updates.
Let's go live.
Live to Pittsburgh.
Fox Sports News at 10. We are there.
Oh, baby!
This is big.
First, fast, live. Fox Sports.
Folks, bring your group to a Lakers game. Enjoy a great night of Laker action with your friends from the office, a church group, or civic organization. Call 310-419-3220 weekdays for details. The ball is brought in. And handling it, Leonard gives to Marley. Marley out in front to Hardaway. Hardaway is a fierce competitor. He's one-on-one. He's double-teamed. He brings it out to Leonard. He's already made 3-3. Over to Marley. He's making his first one. He did it. He hit the three-pointer. 7 seconds left. Lakers should get a shot off. Eddie Jones dribbling, forgetting the defense. The ball is out of bounds off of Eddie's leg and out of bounds. Why he would dribble like that is questionable, instead of giving it up and getting it back. But I guess with 7 seconds, a lot of things go through your mind. Inbound pass comes in. 1 second left. It's on the way. It would have counted had it have gone, but it didn't. And the Lakers come out of them with a 3-point lead, Stu.
Yeah, come out with a 3-point lead. And on the last play there, Chick, it also seemed like Voshon Lenard got fouled. 49-46 the Lakers on the Lakers Basketball Network.
W1 by Raymond Weil. The cutting edge in time. Time for the next generation. W1 by Raymond Weil.
Shaq is such a dominating force inside the paint. Most guys in the league won't dare challenge him.
Anybody want to do some low post drills?
My hamstring. Knee's not ready. Doctor's
My neck and my back.
Horace Grant and Orlando are geared up to shut down the Diesel. But there's no love lost when Shaq faces his former team. It's a holiday matinee. Magic Lakers. Monday at 1:30 on Fox Sports West.
Sounds pretty good. Can I see the guitar?
You play?
I've been known to.
That's cool. What's your name?
It's on your guitar.
Since 1873. Original Coors, pure and simple.
Skiers, test drive a new Chevy Astro van or Blazer and get a free extended day lift ticket to the new Mountain High Resort from your Chevy dealer. And if you buy or lease a new Chevy Astro van or Blazer, Mountain High will give you 2 free season passes, a $1,300 value. Mountain High is the easiest drive to skiing and snowboarding in Southern California. Let the Mountain High Express jet you to the top in just 6 minutes, then fly down the new Fault Line Terrain Park. See your local Southern California Chevrolet dealer now.
Hello, everybody. I'm Ahmad Rashad here in the NBA News Center. We hope you're enjoying your free preview of NBA League Pass on DirecTV. NBA League Pass gives you the most NBA possible right in your own living room. In fact, the only place you can see as many games is right here in our NBA studios. Now, with NBA League Pass, you can just select the game you want to see, like the Rockets against the Sonics. Then you can head out to Los Angeles to watch the Lakers against the Heat. It's a great way to catch the NBA, and just so you don't miss another minute, League Pass now has a half-season offer. Just make 3 monthly payments of $33, and you'll see the rest of this exciting season. You'll have your choices of up to 8 games a night and 40 games a week. And you can follow the NBA playoff race right down to the wire. To order, just call 1-800-GET-SPORTS, and you'll have your courtside seat for the NBA's best action. Thanks for watching, and enjoy the rest of your free preview on DirecTV.
We are live at halftime. Sold out Great Western Forum on Fox Sports Net. The Heat down by 3 to your Los Angeles Lakers, and you are watching Fox Sports West, your region of Fox Sports Net, and our coverage of Los Angeles Lakers basketball. Great atmosphere, great game, getting a little rugged there in the second quarter as the Lakers look for a little revenge on the Miami Heat. Busy night around the NBA. Here's our budget out-of-town scoreboard and some highlights for you. Toronto loses to New York. Larry Johnson, 24 points. The Knicks improved to 6-5 since Ewing went down. Clippers lose again. Chris Webber, 31 for the winners. Atlanta loses. Jersey comes back after losing to the Clips. Nets snap a Hawks 6-game winning streak. Philly, with Allen Iverson, pouring in 28 more wins. Minnesota over Dallas. The Wolves, their 5th straight win. Orlando will be here Monday. They lose to Utah. Jazz have won 13 of 14 at home. And Cleveland and Seattle are at the half. Back with more Great Western Forum after this.
It's the world's first in-dash satellite-linked navigation system.
Proceed to the highlighted route. Right turn ahead.
It says you've arrived.
Destination.
Literally. It's the RL from Acura. The true definition of luxury. Yours.
John Lithgow performs the Discover Card Dial-Along song.
An extemporaneous piece.
Provided for your dialing pleasure while you call 1-800-IT-PAYS-2 and apply for your Discover Card, the card with the cashback bonus award that always pays you back.
That was a nice surprise.
And that's music to everyone's ears. It pays to Discover. To apply, call 1-800-IT-PAYS-2. Accepted where you see the Novus sign.
His spicy, crispy sandwich ain't like the rest. Got a natural, spicy, crispy chicken breast. I got the flavor you're looking for. I'm spicy, I'm crispy, you know you want some more. Spicy, crispy chicken sandwich on a bun. We're all in a jackfruit.
I thought I fired you.
There's been a change in plans.
I'm going to LA tomorrow.
Tonight. The meeting's at 8 a.m. Oh, and here's your rental. We got a good deal.
This is it?
Have fun.
Great presentation. Enjoy the rest of the day.
Budget introduces the VIP pickup for just $29 a day. Budget. Get out of the ordinary.
For 27 years, I've vended peanuts, see? To my pal Tony says, this Coors Light, they frost brew it, right? It's icy cold. So I says, I thought everyone drinks it because of all the peanuts I toss. See, I could hit a guy 8 rows up just by hearing the sound of his voice. It was my thing. But with Coors Light, I don't need a thing. Ow. Except maybe a towel. Coors Light!
Back in the Great Western Forum. Hope you're enjoying it here on Fox Sports West, our presentation of Lakers basketball. I want to remind you some other programming we've got here on Fox Sports West. On Monday, of course, the Orlando Magic in town, and it'll be Chick's 3,000th consecutive Lakers broadcast. Don't miss it. Flames Kings will be here Tuesday at 7 o'clock. We've got it all for you on Hardcore Football Wednesday at 9. Kessler, Herman Moore, and John Randall. Now on Fox Sports West 2, coming up on Monday at 6:30, high school basketball, the Martin Luther King Jr. Challenge, Crenshaw versus Etiwanda. Then SC and UCLA, the crosstown rivalry continues in hoop, Wednesday at 7:30. And all week long, of course, catch the Carl Jr. Big Show, Mason and Ireland, broadcasting live from our studios. That's it, Chicken Stew. Back with more after this.
What do you get when you fly Southwest Airlines? Fun fares.
Well, you've waited so long for a fare to get so nice and low now. You really should fly.
Light up the night. Southwest Airlines fun fares are so low. Want to see that again? Now you can fly just for the fun of it.
With us, 'cause we got a lot of things to do now. You really should fly. And you'll have fun, 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 flying Southwest on a fun fair today. Fun, fun, flying on a fun fair today.
Right now, you can get the family this new Chevy Astro van and low 2.9% financing. Get 2.9 financing and you get all this quality, all this dependability, all this power. A new Astro van and 2.9 financing. In short, you get real value. Aren't you glad you're so smart? Oh, yeah.
Get it. 2.9 financing at your local Southern California Chevrolet dealer.
I know it's hip, got the clothes, the hair, designer underwear, you know the trip. Been rave, rad, bonding with my dad, been punk, metal, I'm on the level.
How do 12 cans equal 6 bottles? Simple. The new Pepsi 24-ounce 6-pack. Same ounces as a 12-pack. Now at Ralph's.
You're into the game. Get into the gear. Have you heard about Nothing But Hoops? It's the official catalog of the NBA. You can get NBA Authentics. That's the same stuff players wear. Hey, it might even help your game. Get the coolest stuff from any team, anytime, anywhere. Even WNBA stuff. What more could you ask for? For your free Nothing But Hoops catalog, call 1-800-NBA-HOOPS. 1-800-NBA-HOOPS. I love this stuff.
Come along, join the biggest stars as they soar into the night.
We hit the stage to watch the NBA play. On the cross floor play. I love this game.
I love this game.
I love this game.
With a capacity crowd looking on here at the Great Western Forum, I'll tell you the emotions are high as the Lakers lead by only 3, 49-46. They had a 9-point lead twice.
Yeah, but that Miami Heat defense really kept them in the ball game, and that's what Coach Riley does with his teams. He makes them work on that end of the floor.
A guy that helped get the Lakers ahead in the ball game was Kobe off of the bench.
Came in and immediately added a spark to the Lakers as he knocked down a three-pointer. Ended the half with 11 points. 4 out of 5 from the field in 11 minutes. The guy's just instant offense. He's got so many skills. You play up on him, and you're giving him exactly what he wants, a pass to the basket where he can really show off all of his athleticism. And then the big fella, not too bad either. Eddie Jones missed a shot. Nobody there to box Shaq out. Shaq tried to bring down the house with the follow. He also had 11 points. Eddie Jones had 10. Nick Van Exel had 9. Eldon Campbell with 4. Robert Horry and Rick Fox 2 points apiece.
I tell you, Voshon Lenard's pretty handy with a 3.
He had 17 points in the first half. He made 3 out of 6 from three-point land, making 6 out of 10 in the half completely. You leave him open on double teams, and that's what he wants. He's a spot-up shooter. Catch and shoot, and he can shoot it with some of the best of them. The 17 points, evidence of that. And then off the bench, they've got a player by the name of Ike Austin who started quite a few games due to the injury to Alonzo Mourning, and he had a big half as well, presenting some problems for the Lakers. Voshon Lenard 17, Isaac Austin had 8, Timmy Hardaway and Jamal Mashburn had 6, Alonzo Mourning and Dan Marley 3 points apiece.
I think they did a pretty good job on Shaq, holding him to 11 points, plus the fact he was on the bench quite a bit of the time.
Picked up those 3 fouls. He was a little anxious in this ball game as well.
I think so, too.
Yeah.
Because when he got to the building today, he had a copy made of the statements made in the newspaper by Hardaway, and he put one of the versions on each of the lockers of the guys, and I think he read it more than they did.
Yeah, he was fired up. I think the halftime will settle him down just a bit.
We'll be back with more details on the first half in a moment on the Lakers Basketball Network.
Ford celebrates the action heroes of everyday life. You know who you are. You climb the hills.
I feel totally safe in this car. I would recommend my Contour to any of my friends.
You ford the streams.
My ZX2 cranks.
You weather the storms. You discover new roads. And somehow, you rise above it all.
For the places the Explorer takes us, it's definitely an action hero.
I know a little something about action heroes. Go see the Ford guys.
If you're gonna eat a juicy new Carl's Jr. charbroiled sirloin steak sandwich, be careful. it's a jungle out there. If it doesn't get all over the place, it doesn't belong in your face.
I'm not here to play a game or to see if you can spell horse. I came to take it to the hole and bury you in it. And if you got a problem with that, good. We'll get along just fine.
Drink it up. Warning. If you're offended by bad language, partial nudity, and illegal substances, turn away from your TV set now.
Oh, by myself.
Oh! Gotta have chocolate, graham crackers. I'm a professional meter hopper.
Thank you, man. Half-Baked.
Who's coming with me?
Rated R. Now playing in theaters everywhere.
This copyrighted broadcast of the National Basketball Association may not be retransmitted, reproduced, or rebroadcast without the express written consent of the NBA.
The Lakers lead it 49-46 with 24 minutes in regulation left to play, and I think we ought to take a look now at our halftime stats, Stu.
Well, in that first half, the Miami Heat made 44% of their shots, 16 out of 36. The Lakers 17 out of 36, 47%. 4 out of 11 from three-point land by Miami. The Lakers made 4 out of 9. 10 out of 13 from the charity stripe. The Lakers 11 out of 17. The Lakers actually out-rebounded Miami 22-15. 11 turnovers for Miami and 10 for the Lakers. Just a reminder, we'll be right back here on Monday afternoon as we celebrate Martin Luther King Day and Chick's 3,000th consecutive broadcast. The Lakers host Ron Cycli and the Orlando Magic. Tip-off is 1:30 p.m. Be sure to join us on KLAC and the Lakers Radio Network at 12:30 for Lakers Line, and on Fox Sports West at 1 o'clock for a special edition of Lakers Live, a tribute to Chick Hearn's 3,000th straight broadcast.
All right, the Lakers are ready. Miami's Heat, they're ready. Let's get it. The first meeting of the year, 103-86, 17 points. But you see, the Lakers led at half in that ball game. The score at halftime was 51-49. Then they got outscored 54-35.
Yeah, you shoot 29%. You're generally going to get beat.
Yep, and they did by 17. So the pass comes to midcourt where it's handled down there by Brown. Brown gives it back to Hardaway. Hardaway started to warm up late in the first half, and that's bad news for the Lakers. He's guarded by Eddie Jones. Hardaway at the three-point line, steps inside of it. He can shoot either inside or outside. And now the ball to Brown, bounce the ball over. Screen is set by Mourning. Shot no good by Mashburn, and the rebound is off. Or rather, the shot was put up not by Mashburn, by Leonard.
Chick, obviously Robert Horry did tweak an ankle. He's not even on the bench, and Corey Blunt starts the third quarter.
Yes, I was just going to add that to our repertoire of words, and I want to tell you one thing. Nobody's told us anything. Ask Raymond down there about the Robert Horry. There's a shot by the Lakers, no good. Rebound is off to Hardaway. Hardaway comes to front court. Underneath, they go, and shot is on the way. Rebound is off. Shaq has got the ball, and Shaq holds it up. Shaq gives the ball to Van Exel. The Laker lead is just 3. Now Van Exel with the ball in the front court. Van Exel in front of Pat Riley over there, his former coach. He dribbles and stops and gives the ball to Blunt. Blunt can play this game. Don't worry about him. He's a real good player. Now the ball to Jones. Jones dribble drive. He's down the middle. He beats everybody. Puts it up. No good. The rebound hit by Shaq, and he's lucky he didn't get his 4th foul. It did not go in. The rebound comes off to Brown. And here come the Heat again with an opportunity to get a couple back. We got the pass out to Mourning. Dribble to the corner of the key. Shoots a 16-footer and drills it. And they're only down by 1. Remember, they trailed by 9 twice. once late in the first half.
You know, I haven't been impressed with their offense, but their defense is really impressive.
Jones for three. He got another three. Eddie Jones knocks in his third, matching the three that have been put in. And excuse me, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, by I thought that we had 3 from Van Exel. We do. So they each got 3 3-pointers. 52-48 to score. Here's a whistle. And a offensive foul is called against Hardaway.
Yeah, Timmy Hardaway got an offensive foul.
He's telling the referee about it. 52-48, the Lakers by 4 with 10 minutes to play in the third quarter. Van Exel walks the dribble to the front court. Van Exel gets a screen out high by Shaq. He says, which way shall I go? And Shaq says, either way, I'll take care of him. Now the ball given to Blunt. That horrible pass. Threw it away and out of bounds, but there is a foul in the play against Mourning.
Good thing Alonzo fouled him, because even if he hadn't, I think that pass was off the mark. The angle again of the pass wasn't good, as Shaq's trying to get to it, couldn't get there, possibly because of the foul.
Ori just came back to the bench, but he's limping noticeably. Boy, I tell you, with 2 big games coming up this week, that's not good. They got to play Wednesday night in Phoenix and on Saturday afternoon in Seattle. Seattle's winning big tonight over Cleveland. Seattle's at home. The ball given off to Blunt. Blunt fakes. He's under the man's arm. He didn't shoot it. He gives the ball to Shaq, who shoots, and it's no good unless they give him it. I think it'll be Blunt. I think Corey doesn't shoot.
Boy, Blunt kicked that one.
Yeah, he certainly did.
Very close to an offensive interference.
I'll say it was. 54-48 is the score. 9:17 to play in the third. The Lakers lead it. Down the middle comes Hardaway. Spins it up and in. Great play. He was looking to pass and nothing else. Finally, he ran out of hang time, so he spun it up with good English and it went in.
That was some shot by Tim Hardaway.
Cleveland has rallied in the fourth quarter. They're only down by 6 at Seattle, 72-66. Here's the ball to Jones. Jones takes it over to Van Exel. To Fox. Fox in the corner, 3-point country. The Lakers are up by 4 here in another tense game. Now we got the ball in low to Shaq. He's being pushed a little bit. He turns the juice and throws one down and in. And Shaq's looking for a referee to yell at. He really is getting pushed around. Now it's 56-50. Of course, sometimes he pushes people around, too. Ball in low to Brown. Brown throws up the hook shot. No good. The rebound hit by Shaq. It's a free ball. Volleyball by Jones to Fox to Van Exel. Van Exel all the way. Throws it up. No, but he was fouled. And the foul will send Van to the line for 2.
And Nick Van Exel went to the line in the first half for 2 and missed them both. I don't think that'll happen tonight. As the ball was tipped around, Rick Fox picks it up. Robert Horry, good to see him back into the lineup. Probably got a new tape job.
Blunt goes out of the ball game. Horry is back in. Horry always walks with a little bit of a limp. Free throw by Van, who missed 2 to open the game, is good. Van Exel now with a total of 10 points in the game. Shaq's got 13. Jones has got 13. Kobe has got 11.
Robert Horry always, you say, walks with a little bit of a limp, and lately he's been shooting with a little bit of a limp.
I'll say, maybe that's what's. Maybe you should put a pad in one of his shoes, raise him up a little.
No, I think they just should run a back screen for him, get him off the mark with a deuce. Don't let him rely on a 3-point shot to get out of a slump.
Hey, the Lakers have built a 7-point lead. Let's see what they can do with the next one. That's good, and they lead it now 58-50. We've got 8:26 to play in the third quarter. And with the ball in front court will be Hardaway. As soon as he crosses that black 10-second line, he's going to the southern goal to our right. We're high above the western sideline. Hardaway comes to the sideline. He's double teamed. They steal the ball. And there is a foul. And the foul is, there's no foul. They just call pointing to Hardaway saying, you touched it last. Jump shot on the bank. No good by Fox. Slam dunk and the rebound, but it's offensive interference. Easy play to call and very well called by Blaine Reichel.
Eddie Jones was flying there. Woo. That one is hard to keep your hand away as Rick Fox missed the bank shot. Eddie's coming and says, I can make this one. Sure can, but offensive interference.
I was surprised a minute ago to see Hardaway come to the sideline and let himself get double teamed, because you're dead when you get over there, and as small as he is at 6 feet. The ball out to Hardaway. Dribble around Jones, and Jones is going to be called for a foul.
Well, the first step by Hardaway is what freed him up from Eddie. Eddie reached in trying to get the steal after he noticed that he was beaten on the play, but too late.
2 fouls on Eddie. That's the first team foul on the Lakers. The Heat has 3 team fouls. 7:53 to play in the third quarter. The Lakers own an 8-point lead. They'd like to get a split on the season series with this club. The series, if you can call it, that's only 2 games. Unfortunately, the ball to Mashburn, bouncing low, and taking his morning. Hook shot on the way, no. The rebound off to Brown. His shot blocked by Shaq. Back again, and we're going to have a foul call on Robert Horry. Horry's going to get the foul. Shaq made a good block in the initial attempt.
Shaq guarding Alonzo Mourning. He misses. Then PJ gets the rebound. Shaq blocks it. That probably should have been a jump ball because he never free up the ball.
That's what I thought they were going to call. I really did. The free throw is good by Brown. 2 fouls now on Horry.
You know, you were talking about that Seattle game, Chick, with 6.5 minutes left. They're tied up.
Are you kidding?
78-78 up in Seattle.
Go Cleveland.
Go Lakers.
Yeah,
take care of business yourself.
I'll say 58-52. 7.5 to play. The Lakers lead by just 6 as the 2 free throws are made by Brown. Inside playing the post is Shaq. He is against Mourning. Shaq takes it out in front of Van Exel's 4th three-pointer of the game. Van Exel hits his 4th free on his return to action. They only gave him a 2.
No, that was a 3, but that's only a second three-pointer.
If we get confused, Jim. Anyway, it's only 2. I'm sorry. I beg your pardon. 61-59. 9-point lead. Jump shot. No good. Leaping rebound by Jones. Jones gives the ball to Van Exel. Van Exel comes to the front court. Van Exel moving the ball out above the 3-point line. 9-point lead. Horry has got it, fumbles it, picks it up. Gives to Fox, he shoots a 3. That's good. And the Lakers have their biggest lead of the game, 12. Timeout. It is a full timeout.
Yeah, and it's a needed full timeout as the Lakers. Rick Fox says, Nick, you think you're the only one that can knock down a 3? Give me the ball and I'll show you someone else on the Lakers Basketball Network.
This is where I work. These are my coworkers. Those are my customers. And that's me. Employee number 8. I make baskets.
Skiers, test drive a new Chevy Astro van or Blazer and get a free extended day lift ticket to the new Mountain High Resort from your Chevy dealer. And if you buy or lease a new Chevy Astro van or Blazer, Mountain High will give you 2 free season passes, a $1,300 value. Mountain High is the easiest drive to skiing and snowboarding in Southern California. Let the Mountain High Express jet you to the top in just 6 minutes, then fly down the new Fault Line Terrain Park. See your local Southern California Chevrolet dealer now.
They don't know what it is.
There's something on this ship.
Or where it is.
Uh-oh.
But it will strike again. Right about now.
What the hell is that? The girl from Ipanema?
Deep Rising. Rated R. Starts Friday, January 30th.
And again, let's pause 10 seconds for station identification on the Lakers Basketball Network.
There's a big difference between designer clothes and clothes designed for you. Renzi, personally designed, custom-tailored clothing. Express your success personally.
Well, the Pacific Division shows 2 teams with the best 2 records in the league. Seattle's the best, 30-8. The Lakers second, 28-9. Coming into tonight's game, Phoenix is third in the Pacific, 23-12, followed by Portland, Sacramento, the Clippers, and Golden State.
Shaq stays in the ball game, but Mourning goes out of the ball game. The Lakers are doing a good job. 7 out of 12 three-pointers made, 3 for 3 in this quarter. Miami's 4 out of 11 in the game on three-pointers. Now we got Hardaway with the ball trailing by 12. And we're almost halfway through the third quarter. Marley is in, and Marley takes the ball over to the dribble driving Leonard. He brings it out to Hardaway. He gives it back to Leonard, the three-point expert. And his shot is no good for 3. The rebound comes down to Eddie Jones. And Eddie Jones gets his 4th rebound. Van Exel's got the ball in the attacking 47 feet. Van Exel brings the ball to Jones, and Jones takes it into Shaq for the double team. Back to Van Exel for a 3. He got it. Now he's got 3.
Yeah, he's got a little talk going on, too.
He's the ball knocked loose, and a foul is called on Robert Horry. Ori gets the foul, his third.
And he picks it up. He's coming from behind, and he reaches in to get the ball, but offensively, the player shortened his dribble, and Robert hit him on the elbow.
Lakers lead it by 15, 67-52. Marley down the middle. Marley around everybody. Throws it out of bounds. That was a terrible pass by Dan. It would have taken a heck of a catch by anyone to save it. 67-52.
Needed a big catcher's mitt.
Yeah. Van Exel with it. Out in front clear to Ori, and now to Fox. Over to Eddie Jones. Pivots. Comes around his man. He's underneath. He puts it in on a slam dunk. And they are routing the Heat. It's 69-52. Listen to this crowd. They're starting to stand. They're up for the 22nd timeout call by Riles. As we said, a 22nd timeout on the Lakers Basketball Network.
Girl at the bus stop, talking French to a girlfriend on the bench. I had my head in a book. I lost my place when I took a look.
Well, Lakers, go ahead, Stu. I'm saying the Lakers' Eddie Jones doesn't need much room along that baseline. You give him any room, and he's going to attack the basket, and he's one of the better finishers in the game.
And that completes a 15-2 run by the Lakers in the last 3 minutes. 15-2. And the Lakers lead it by 17 points. Here's the ball to Marley. Whips to Brown at the base. 17-footer by Brown is good. And it's 69-54. 5:24 left to play. Lots of time left in this ball game. Jones has got the ball. Bounce the ball in low to Shaq. Shaq out in front to the big forward, Ori. Now he gives the ball to Van Exel. Van Exel holding it up. Van Exel pivots, does a handstand as he slips. Get the Fox for another three. That's no good. The rebound is off. Taken by Lenard. Lenard comes out of the backcourt and bounces the ball to Hardaway. Over here to Brown. Brown just made a 17-footer. Tries a bank. That's no good. Gets it back. Nice rebound. Puts it up and they block it. It comes off. And we've got a reset in the 24.
And you got to keep the focus because Miami's defense is too good to think that this game is over.
Hardaway with it, bounce the ball off to Austin, baseline to Brown. Brown's 18-footer, no good. The rebound is to Shaquille O'Neal, his 8th of the game. 4:35 to play. And him here in the third quarter, we got the ball belonging to Van Exel. Down the middle of Fox, back to Van Exel. Good touch pass. Comes to Ori, in low to Shaq. Turns underneath, bank shot, he missed the layup. Virtually for him, and the rebound is off and is taken by Hardaway. Hardaway stops 20 feet out. Underneath to Austin. He's fouled hard. 2 shots. The foul is on Fox. Fox's second foul. The team's fourth.
Again, good foul by Rick Fox. Austin was wide open under the basket. Rick takes the foul, as you mentioned, only his second, sends Austin to the line for 2.
Austin has a free thrower on the season is 67%. Eldon's in the ball game for the Los Angeles Lakers. Shaq goes out. Eldon in the first half tonight played a total of 12 minutes, had 4 points and a rebound.
You know, Chick, and the Lakers in the first 17 minutes they made only 11 out of 28 shots. That's 39%. Since then, they've made, and that's 13 minutes later, they made 13 of 20, 65%.
Wow, what a change. All right, both free throws good, 69-56, 4:13 left to play. And the ball here in the third quarter given off to Corey Blunt, who started the quarter. Touch pass under to Campbell. He slammed dunk and missed the shot. There's a foul, however, on Marley.
Well, Dan Marley may have fouled him, but Eldon's upset a little bit because he knows that at 7 foot going up against Dan Marley, he should be able to get the foul and the basket. 3-point opportunity. Misses the dunk. Has to settle for 2 free throws.
Yep, he'll make that slam dunk about 98 times out of 100. Free throw is good, and so is he at the free throw line tonight. The Lakers have made 14 and missed 6.
Here comes young Kobe Bryant dragged into the ball game.
Eldon has made all 3 free throws. Robert Ori along the sideline, happy that his sprained ankle hasn't puffed up too much. And now we got the free throw coming to Campbell. Seattle's back in front of Cleveland by 4 in the fourth quarter, 87-83. 71-56 the score here as Campbell makes them both. 4 minutes left to play in the third quarter. Now here's Hardaway dribbling. Pass underneath to Austin. He's there. Puts it up. No good, but he was fouled. He was knocked flat on his back. The foul is called against Corey Blunt, his first.
Corey tried to come over and take the charge. Got there a little late in the official's judgment. Picks up the block and back to the line. Isaac Austin.
He's looking for his 5th and 6th free throws without a miss. The Lakers lead it by 15. The free throw is good. Their biggest lead was 17 at 69 to 52.
Well, Ike he's just got a good release, good touch on his shot from the corner.
Makes them both, so he's 6 for 6 free throwing, and they're only down by 13. You say, well, that's a lot. It is a lot. But remember, you're going against a very stubborn defense. Kobe Bryant, pass on and good. Corey Blunt, who was fouled hard in the afternoon.
Nice play by Kobe.
Very nice play. Very good play.
Goes up for the shot, but notices that Corey Blunt is wide open and just drops it from the shot right down to Corey, who goes up and gets fouled from behind.
Actually, it was a good foul by Lenard.
Very good foul, but still nice play by Kobe.
Oh, no doubting that.
That's why you make friends.
Free throw no good, a 54%er at the line. Here's another one coming.
That makes it even a better foul.
Yeah. Free throw looks good, is good, and it's 72 to 58 the score. 72 to 58, and we play with 3:43 left to play in the third quarter. Coming with the ball in the front court. The Lakers are out of fouls now, so are the Heat. Ball goes over to Lenard. Bounce pass back to Hardaway. Underneath Austin's fouled hard as he tries to shoot, and you go to the line for 2.
That should be 4 fouls on Kobe.
It's got to be. Kobe gets his 4th. Now looking for his 7th and 8th makes without a miss. That's too long. It's the heel. He's mad at himself. He's lost about 75 pounds. Let's put it.
He gets a lot of credit for the work ethic that he put in to get himself obviously in better condition to play this game.
Van out of the game. Both free throws were missed. The rebound is often taken by Corey Blunt. So making 6 in a row and then missing 2 in the pressure cooker. 72 to 58. Austin couldn't get him down. Here's Fisher, who has replaced Van Exel. Bounce pass to Kobe Bryant against the great play and defensive play particularly. But there's a foul call. Yep, on Marley, fouling as the young man got his shot off. He didn't make it, but that's 4 fouls on Marley, and going to the line will be another guy with 4 fouls, Kobe Bryant.
Well, you get an isolation with Kobe, and you've got yourself some major problems because you can't take a step off of him because he's got the good perimeter game. And if you play close to him, then you're really in trouble because he's going to the rim.
Free throw by Kobe is good. That gives him his first points of the second half, his 12th of the game. Lakers by 15. Biggest lead was 17. Kobe's free throws are both good, so he's got 13 points in 12 minutes of action. Now the ball brought in, and Hardaway brings it down the floor. 3:10 to play in the third quarter, and the Lakers enjoying a big lead, 16. Hardaway brings the ball over to Lenard. He drives underneath, throws it up, has to have a roll, and he got the roll on the rim, and he is fouled. You go to the line for a 3-point play. Leonard's a pretty good all-around player still.
He is. He's primarily a perimeter guy that spots up. But that time they ran a little motion for him, and he comes off the screen with the ball and just goes right to the basket, gets fouled, a 3-point opportunity. And he just took the run.
Yep, he gets it, and it's 74 to 61. 3:01 left to play in the third quarter. Handling the ball down there is Fisher. Gives to midcourt to Corey Blunt. He's on a dribble drive. He lobs underneath. Campbell wasn't in any position to receive it, but he caught it. Gives the ball to Kobe. He's down the middle for the fall away, and he gets the 13-foot fall away. He has really got that down. Next to Michael Jordan, nobody in the league has it that good.
Some shot he's got there.
You agree on that?
Oh, yeah. That's a difficult shot to make.
Bet it is. 76-61. Here's a low pass. Brown saves it. Brings it back out in front. Lenard dribble down the middle. Gives it to Brown. He's good from that spot. And he hits a 17-footer again from that spot. You got to put a spike in the floor for him over there. 76-63. 2:21 to play. Remember when Jerry West made his 63-footer? They put a big mark on the floor here at the Forum so everybody know where it was from. Here's the ball into Campbell. Hearn shoots and shot no good from 4 feet. He got a lot of pressure defensively from Austin, and ball is thrown away by Lenard trying to get it to Hardaway.
Well, the Lakers get away with one there as the turnover gives them the ball back with 2 minutes, 7 seconds to go in the third, up by 13 on the Lakers Basketball Network.
I treat you right, don't I? I always do what you want to do. Like, remember last Sunday when you wanted to go to McDonald's for 39-cent cheeseburgers? I took you, right? And what about Wednesday for 29-cent hamburgers, huh?
It's not you.
Well, what's wrong?
It's Thursday.
Now at McDonald's, you can get 39-cent cheeseburgers every Sunday and 29-cent hamburgers every Wednesday. Did somebody say McDonald's?
If I only had a brain.
There's a more intelligent way to produce documents. The fully networkable digital systems from OSE. The smarter way to copy, print, and publish. OSE, the brains behind better documents.
Lakers on Fox Sports West are brought to you by Southwest Airlines. With fares so low, you have the freedom to go places. By Miller Genuine Draft, to remind you it's time for a good old macro brew. And by your Southern California Chevrolet dealer.
Coming up after the game on radio. Stay tuned for the post-game show, and then still we'll have the Laker Line talk show. And on Fox Sports West, don't miss Fox Sports News. Then we'll have the Lakers' fourth quarter of this game, a replay at 1 o'clock. Seattle up by 6, playing in Seattle over Cleveland.
Well, you got to take advantage, or the Lakers have to take advantage of that last turnover by Miami. Eldon Campbell missed the shot. He really wasn't in a good position to shoot it. He got himself turned the wrong way, missed the shot, but the Heat threw the ball away on the rebound.
Bringing the ball in will be Eddie Jones. Brings it into Fisher. Fisher into Campbell at the post. Working on Austin. He's underneath. He puts it up and it's blocked by Brown, and there's going to be a foul call. Brown from behind appeared to block the shot, but they call a foul on him, and he doesn't like the call at all. I don't think if I saw a replay that I would disagree with him. Looked like he got a lot of ball.
I actually thought the foul was going to be called on Ike Austin
if anybody,
yes.
Yeah,
for bodying underneath Eldon as he went up.
Okay, Eldon, the 70%er, is making his 5th without a miss tonight. He had a little bit of a streak that cost him some percentage points, but he's having a nice free throwing season nonetheless. The free throws are both good. And it's 78-63. 2 minutes left to play in the third quarter. The Lakers leading Miami. They're going to be even with Miami on the season series. A game apiece if they can hang on. The Lakers looking for their 16th win on this floor in 20 outings. Here's Lenard dribbling around Blunt, and Blunt pushed him with the hands. Just a ticky-tack foul, but nonetheless a foul. And that's free throw time.
It's hard for a guy 6'9" to rush out at a guard to defend a guard who hasn't committed his dribble and be under control to stop the shot, also stop the dribble drive. That's very difficult to do for anybody, but especially for someone 6'9".
Free throw is good by Lenard. Seattle now up by 7 in the fourth quarter. That's 21 points for Lenard. Fox back in the ball game for the Los Angeles Lakers. Shaq getting a long rest. Free throw no good this time, and the rebound is off, taken by Blunt. Where Blunt gives the ball to Fisher. Derrick gives it right back to Blunt. Blunt dribbling, fakes a return pass to Fisher, holds it up, throws it away. Brown has got it. Brown gets it out of the backcourt to Hardaway. 3-on-3. Now out. That's a three-pointer by Lenard. He got it. Boy, I like the way he strokes that ball. Woo. That gives him 24 points in the ball game. And the Laker lead is only 11 with 13 and a half minutes to play. Fisher with the ball. Gives it out to Kobe Bryant. Bryant drives on Leonard. He beats it. He feeds it over to Fox. 20 feet to the right of the goal. He drives on Marley. He turns. Where's he going? He's going to throw it away. If he's not careful, the ball comes off. Campbell knocked it up toward the basket. It didn't go in, and here they come down the floor. Blunt steals the ball. Blunt stole the ball from behind. He surprised Hardaway. And going the other way, we got now Kobe Bryant up by 11 points. Dribble in deep, comes underneath, and he has the ball knocked loose, but he is fouled on the play, and Kobe will go back to the line.
Talk about a player that can turn a corner left or right. You're talking about young Kobe Bryant. Left hand, he can go, and obviously his dominant hand, right hand. As from behind, Corey Blunt. That's where your teammates and the Miami Heat players should have been yelling to Tim Hardaway for a player coming from behind. No one said anything. Corey gets the steal.
Kobe Bryant makes his 5th free throw of the game without a miss. He's a 78%er coming in. Makes the next one. 6 for 6. What the Lakers doing, Jimmy, in free throwing for the night? They're 22 out of 29. After starting nothing for 4. Yeah, that's a pretty good point right there. 13-point lead. The ball to Leonard is 16-footer. He can shoot from there, too. Nice shot.
Somebody better guard him.
Oh, he's got a nice shot there, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's got a nice stroke.
Yeah, 80-69, 11-point ball game. Shaq will be in, I would think, to start the 4th quarter. Probably Eddie Jones will be back. We'll see. Here's the ball out to Kobe Bryant. Will he be in the lineup? Kobe doing a lot of things again tonight. He goes in the air. While in the air, flips it to Fisher. To Fox. Fox dribbling. He's around Marley. He's underneath. He loses the ball. They took it away from him. Brown's the guy that wound up with it. And now the ball given off with 15 seconds left to Hardaway. Look out for a 3 here to end this period. They don't need a 3. I'm not insinuating that. But this guy can fire from 3, too. Some pushing and shoving in the corner down there. 4 seconds left. There's the 3 by Hardaway. That's what I was talking about. Exactly what Chick said just seconds before the shot was fired. And the Lakers are up by only 8, Stu. 80-72.
Had the big lead in that 3rd quarter. We talked about the fact that this game is far from over because of Miami's defense. And Tim Hardaway said, forget the defense. What about my offense? As he brings the Heat to within 8. 80-72 on the Lakers Basketball Network.
What do you get when you fly Southwest Airlines? Fun fares.
Well, you've waited so long for a fare to get so nice and low now. You really should fly.
Light up the night. Southwest Airlines fun fares are so low. Want to see that again? Now you can fly just for the fun of it.
With us, 'cause we got a lot of things to do now. You really should fly. And you'll have fun, fun, fun flying Southwest on a fun fair today. Fun, fun, flying on a fun fair today.
Right now, you can get the family this new Chevy Astro van and low 2.9% financing. Get 2.9 financing and you get all this quality, all this dependability, all this power. A new Astro van and 2.9 financing. In short, you get real value. Aren't you glad you're so smart? Oh, yeah.
Get it. 2.9 financing at your local Southern California Chevrolet dealer.
W1 by Raymond Weil. The cutting edge in time. Time for the next generation. W1 by Raymond Weil.
After 3 quarters, the Lakers lead the Heat by 8, 80-72. After 3 quarters, the leading scorers in the ballgame for the Lakers, Nick Van Exel and Kobe Bryant, both with 17. For Miami, Voshon Lenard with 26. Isaac Austin has 12. The Lakers shooting 47%, the Heat 44%. Lakers went on a 15-2 run in that third quarter, and Alonzo Mourning, he's got 5 points. He made 1 out of 5 from the field.
You know, that's Leonard's highest game of the year. 22 was previously his high. Now Ori is back in the game. The Lakers were outscored 12-6 in the last 3 minutes, and they better get their nose to the grindstone because Seattle beat Cleveland tonight. Final score 99-91. The Lakers play up there next Saturday afternoon. Shaq dribbling in low. He puts it up. It didn't go in. The rebound is off on a loose ball foul. Let's see who the referee's going to nail this time.
Dan Marley.
They're going to call Dan Marley, and Marley doesn't like the
Look
call.
at
Riley, look at Riley.
Pat Riley doesn't like the call.
I'll tell you, that was called from a long way from the action.
Yeah,
that's why Riles is upset.
And that's Dan Marley's 6th foul. He's out of the ball game.
I don't like that. I want to see a league where you don't foul out of games. And people pay to see the best combination of players a team can have. Anyway, let's say that the Lakers are up by 8. They have possession now with a reset on the clock, and Riles decides to come in. I think he's going to put in Askins, isn't he?
Another.
Yep, here's Askins coming in. Keith, his first name, Alabama, 6'8", 220, 30 years of age, an 8-year pro. The ball comes in to Fisher. Van Exel still riding the time. Fisher dribbling the ball. He's around Hardaway. Comes underneath to be fouled by Hardaway. 2 shots. That was a nice play by Fisher.
Well, he dribbled over to the sideline like he was just going to wait for a pick and roll, and Hardaway's putting so much pressure on him, and he's already going to his dominant hand, his left. He just continued around the corner and gets fouled.
So here is Fisher. Arkansas Little Rock was his school. Sun Belt Conference Player of the Year twice. In the 24th position in the first round of the draft by the Lakers.
The longer they can leave Nick and Eddie on the bench, obviously, the better. That way they can play the final part of this ball game, and that's what Coach Del Harris is trying to do, see how long he can wait out this surge by the Heat.
10-point ball game. It's 82-72 as both free throws are good by Fisher. Here's Austin. Pass intercepted by Shaq. What a terrible play by Austin. Shaq was standing there just waiting for somebody to get near him, and he threw the ball to him.
Shaq was open.
He was really open. He's got the ball now. He's backing in on the small man Brown. Out to Fisher. Back in to Shaq. Back to Fisher. 3-pointer to the kid. In and out, no. Rebound is off to Brown. Brown gives the ball to Hardaway. They're only down by 10. 11 minutes left to play in the fourth quarter. Hardaway takes it in low, and handling it in there is Austin. Well, we haven't seen much of Alonzo Mourning in this half. Ball, Austin at the baseline. Shoots a 19-footer, goes in. He's fouled. The basket counts, and the foul is on Robert Horry. Knocked the man down after he released the ball. Wow.
Nice concentration by Ike Austin. Goes up for the jump shot after the pass from Voshon Lenard. Robert Horry runs at him. He fakes him, then he just decides to shoot it. Fouls called, concentration, basket, 3-point opportunity. The Heat only down by 8.
Horry's 4th foul, and the man at the line has made 6 out of 8 free throws. Austin. Free throw no good. He's missed 3 in a row after making the first 6. 82-74, an 8-point ball game. And the Lakers come down to see if they can get a couple of them back. The ball comes out in front to Fox. Fox guarded by Askins. Now the ball goes in low to Shaq. He's double teamed. His right hand hook is in and out. Rebound is off to Brown again. Brown's doing a great job with 9 rebounds. Now we got Hardaway coming to the front court. He finished the quarter with a 3-pointer. Hardaway in front of the Laker bench. Out in front comes Brown. Brown goes down the middle. He gets the pass. He puts it up, and he has it blocked by Shaq O'Neal. And look at Riley go after the ref now. He thought it was a foul. Pass inside, broken up. The ball comes off to Hardaway. It's a 3-on-3 break. Hardaway's pass comes over here, and it's Leonard with it. Shot blocked by Horry. Into the corner to Austin. Austin brings it out in front. Hardaway swings it and takes it to Askins. His 20-footer no good. His first shot of the game. The rebound is tipped by Austin, but it goes to Shaq. 82-74, 10 minutes to play. Now coming to the ball in the front court, we've got once more Fisher. Fisher gets to the 3-point line. Van Exel will be brought back in. So will Jones. The next time it's dead. The ball from Shaq. Shaq out in front to Bryant. Bryant to Fox. Fox brings it over here to Fisher. Fisher's got it one-on-one. Dribbles around Hardaway again. Throws up a 5-footer that's not close. The rebound is off and is taken by Askins. Askins gives the ball to Hardaway. Hardaway's in the attacking zone with 9.5 to play. The Lakers by just 8. Now dribbling the ball. Oh, that's an offensive foul, isn't it? He pushed off with his elbow, got away with it, and made an 18-foot jumper. Hardaway.
We've got ourselves a 6-point ball game.
82-76. And coming down the floor with the ball, the Lakers call timeout. Wow. Van Exel will be coming in. Eddie Jones will be coming in. Watch this elbow push-off.
Tim Hardaway says, I may be small in height, but got some good power as he puts that left arm out and gets rid of Derek Fisher on the Lakers Basketball Network.
Girl at the bus stop, talking French. You a girlfriend on the bench. I had my head in a book. I lost my place when I took a look.
Hello, everybody. I'm Ahmad Rashad here in the NBA News Center. We hope you're enjoying your free preview of NBA League Pass on DirecTV. NBA League Pass gives you the most NBA possible right in your own living room. In fact, the only place you can see as many games is right here in our NBA studios. Now, with NBA League Pass, you can just select the game you want to see, like the Rockets against the Sonics. Then you can head out to Los Angeles to watch the Lakers against the Heat. It's a great way to catch the NBA, and just so you don't miss another minute, League Pass now has a half-season offer. Just make 3 monthly payments of $33, and you'll see the rest of this exciting season. You'll have your choices of up to 8 games a night and 40 games a week. And you can follow the NBA playoff race right down to the wire. To order, just call 1-800-GET-SPORTS, and you'll have your courtside seat for the NBA's best action. Thanks for watching, and enjoy the rest of your free preview on DirecTV.
Home teams, Fox Attitude. You're watching Fox Sports West.
Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification on the Lakers Basketball Network.
This is Bill McDonald, and be sure to tune in right after tonight's Laker game for Fox Sports News for all the scores and highlights from the entire NBA. That's Fox Sports News right after the game.
Well, there's a sign that says it's the best, and it's next. All right. The Lakers leading 82-76. That's 6 points, isn't it? The spread was 6.
You know, the teams in the NBA score a lot of the times when they call timeout. They come out of that timeout, they score. It's imperative, I think, that the Lakers score on this possession because that'll break some of that momentum that is starting to turn toward Miami.
All right, the ball comes into Van Exel. Mourning is in. He'll be guarding Shaq. Out in front, we got the ball off Ori. Ori dribbling the ball against Brown. Ori gives the ball to Fox straight away. Dribble drive in deep all the way. Tries to put it up. He loses the ball. He turns it over. And it's Eric Murdoch with the ball. Now to Hardaway. Another outside jumper by Hardaway. No, rebound Brown. He put it up too quickly. He had time to put it up. And getting hit on top of the head with an elbow, checking to see if it's bleeding, is Fox. He really got one on top of the noggin.
That's why if you're under the basket, even if you don't think you can get the rebound, you better jump.
Get a hit here. Here's the ball to Van Exel. They swing it over to Fox.
Illegal.
Illegal defense is right. That's the second time, is it not? Yep, that's technical foul plus the ball. Rouse is looking good in there. He sat in that chair you're in, Stu, for 3 years.
Then you kicked him out.
No, I didn't.
No,
I talked him into going out.
Right.
He didn't want to go into coaching. He's done pretty well, hasn't he?
I'd say he's done quite well.
Free throw by Jones is good.
He has done quite well. Rick Fox still a little woozy from that hit on top of the head. As Kobe Bryant comes in to replace him, he goes to the bench, and Laker trainer Gary Vitti examining the cut on the top of the head.
Okay. We got the ball with the Lakers leading by 7 to Van Exel now. 8.5 to play in the game. Here's Jones dribbling. He's down the middle. He goes in deep. Scoops it up. Knocks it. And Kobe Bryant. He's fouled. What a play by the kid.
Did you see where he jumped from? Isn't there some rule that you have to be in the building before you take off?
Oh, that's Superman in that play.
I'm telling you. He jumps from everywhere. He just goes up and says, watch this, old men. I'll show you what a young legs can do.
Going for a 10-point lead. His 8th free throw gives him his 7th make. 7 out of 8.
Chick, he's got the Miami Heat players on the bench watching the replay board to see if they can see that one again.
That was something. 86-76. That's one of his highlight plays.
And he's got a lot of them.
Yeah. Brown's got the ball. Some guy called me in the talk show, said, I hear they're going to trade Kobe. I said, you could take 2 aspirin and get out of the sun. Here's the ball given off, and Hardaway makes a pass, giving it over to Murdoch. And
3 seconds.
3 seconds. Boy, they are confused on offense. They are really confused on offense.
Got to give the Laker defense credit in that department, but that last basket by Kobe, on the missed shot by Eddie, Kobe just takes off and sails and finally decides, I'll just hammer this thing home.
10-point lead with 8 minutes to play, and here's the ball to Kobe. Wants to go into his pal Shaq. Does with a wide pass. Shaq saves it. Now out to Ori. Back into Shaq. He's going to go to the hole. He missed a shot, an easy shot. He's not having the best night of his career. All over to Jones for 3. That's no good. The rebound is off Kobe. He's got it, but he threw to the wrong team. He tried to save it at that end of the floor. That was an okay pass. It a shot at the other end, put up and blocked by Robert Ori. Murdoch put it up, and here's a whistle, and what do we got called?
Foul on Keith Askins, I believe.
Yeah,
but there's another example of what Robert Ori does without scoring. Comes from behind, blocks another shot, controls it, then gets fouled in the process by Keith Askins.
Nobody arguing that point. He is really doing a lot of basketball playing for the Lakers. He just simply isn't scoring. This is the 3rd straight game that he has been without a field goal, without one. Jump shot by Van Exel. This game is history.
Chick. 7 minutes and 20 seconds ago, Rouse is calling a timeout.
All I said is history. When you read the Laker history book 10 years from now, you'll see this game is written up in there.
Oh, way to get out of that one. That was nice, though. I like your comeback there. Nick Van Exel says, Chick, I'm going to help you, though. I'm going to give the Lakers a 12-point lead, 88-76 on the Lakers Basketball Network.
Greetings and salutations. Don't touch that dial. You're going to want to hear this. As I speak, a team from MCI is arriving. Why is MCI here? For openers, we have a staff of 10 just to handle telecom bills. MIS people who haven't had a day off since Roosevelt was in office. Teddy Roosevelt. Employees who are totally unreachable outside these doors. And of course, we have this lovely PA system. What will the MCI team do differently? To begin with, there will be one team, not many. They'll provide answers in the form of technologies like intranet, extranet, video, and internet conferencing. Now kindly turn your gaze to the squawk box nearest you and ponder this. When the MCI technology arrives, you will never have to listen to me again.
Fox Sports News, prime time. We are there. A former Eagle finds happiness in the land of cheese. He finally joins his old buddy in the big game. Tonight, Seth Joyner. Only on Fox Sports News, prime time.
It's the war on the floor. City rivals clash at Pauley Pavilion, only on Fox Sports West 2. USC UCLA, Wednesday at 7:30.
The Lakers have outscored them 6-0 in this brief run of 2 minutes, 88-76 to score.
Well, the point guard matchup, Nick Van Exel, Tim Hardaway. Nick has 19 points, 4 assists on 7 out of 11. Tim Hardaway, 13 points, 6 assists on 6 out of 11.
Talking about Robert Ori, Stu. He's got 4 blocks. His season high opening night was 5.
And I don't believe they gave him a block on that last one where Eric Murdoch went to the basket.
They certainly should have.
I thought they should have as well.
Hardaway with it. Hardaway out in front to Murdoch. Bounce pass in low to Morning. Back out to Murdoch. Now to Hardaway. Guarded by Eddie Jones. Jones has done a nice job on this guy. He's tough to handle. His pass underneath the basket in traffic. Ball taken away. Mashburn had it. Eddie Jones has got it. Eddie gives the ball to Kobe, and Kobe is butchered. Askins fouled him hard. 2 shots coming.
I guess Keith Askins said, I don't want to end up on a poster, so I'm just going to grab Kobe, because if I do anything else and let him get into the flight pattern that he wants, it's all over as he goes up and just hammers Kobe Bryant. That's a good play by the Lakers defensively to get out in transition, and then Eddie Jones with the nice pass to Kobe.
Kobe shooting his 8th free throw of the game. Missing.
You know, Fox, after he suffered that cut, he had to go to the locker room. Don't know if he's getting possible.
Sutures. Kobe's made 6 out of 7 field goals tonight, and now he has made 8 out of 9. No, 8 out of 10 free throws. 89 to 76. 8 out of 9. Let me correct it for you again. Jump shot put up and in, and it was Murdoch that did it, and it's 89-78. The Lakers with 6:37 to play. They don't know, but we can tell them if we send a fax, they might get it. Seattle won 99-91 from Cleveland. All right, dribble drive by Eddie Jones, turns the corner, and he's fouled on the dribble. The foul this time will be called against Murdoch. They're out of fouls, so Eddie will go to the line.
There's an example of after the double team on Shaquille and you spot up around the perimeter, whether it be three-point land or not, because players have to rush at you, you don't have to settle for the jumper. You've got lanes available. Take it off the dribble. They're going to foul you.
The Lakers have only one team foul. The Heat are out of fouls. Eddie misses his first free throw tonight after his 4th try.
Well, going down the stretch again, the free throws may come up as the Lakers tonight, 27 for 36, 75%. This year, they're 26th in the league shooting free throws. And about 68, 69%.
90 to 78. The Lakers by 12 with 6:20 left to play. The next one made a dash. Murdoch almost picked up the ball. Askins with it out in front. They give the ball off to Mashburn. He's been quiet tonight for him. Bounce pass comes over to Murdoch. Drive the lane. Bounce in low. Morning's got it. Foul in the act of shooting. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. Well, he doesn't seem to have his real strong. Neither of the big men have had their greatest games tonight.
Shaq has been double and tripled just about every time he's touched the ball. Alonzo getting to the free throw line again. He's been there a few times tonight.
Shaq has made 5 out of 13 field goal attempts. In the second half, Shaq is only 1 for 8. I'm certainly not criticizing, but it's our duty to report. Morning misses the first one. He's 3 out of 5. Here's another one coming. He misses that one. The rebound is off, taken by Mashburn. Mashburn goes over in front of the Laker bench with the dribble. Now out in front to Lenard. They got to have him in there if they're going to get back in this ball game. 6 minutes to play approximately. Ball in low to Morning. Backing in. Bounce pass out in front. Leonard's got it. Bounce over here in the corner. The baseline for a 2-pointer. Askins didn't make it. The rebound is to Shaq. Shaq gives the ball to Van Exel. Van Exel's in the front court. Shaq O'Neal in the rebound department now with 12 rebounds.
Askins shot that shot, Chick, an air ball.
Here's the pass under to Shaq. He's there. He's fouled hard by Askins. And Shaq looks to see who hit him that hard.
I don't think Shaq cared who hit him. He was just looking because he didn't appreciate who hit him that hard. If Keith Askins goes out of the ball game, coming back, P.J. Brown.
At the free throw line tonight, Shaq is 3 for 7. This is the first free throw in the second half. He got the bounce. In fact, he got about 5 bounces and it fell in.
He hit every section of that right side of the rim.
91 to 78. 5.5 to play. That's better. And it's 92 to 78. Shaq gets his 15th point. There's a double team out near the 10-second line. They get the ball now down below the basket. And the ball comes over here. And a jump shot for 3 put up and in by Murdoch on the assist from Morning. 92 to 81.
They just will not go away.
5:13 left to play. Riley pacing the sideline, and so is Del Harris at the other end. Now the ball Jones out in front to Kobe Bryant. Bryant gives the ball to Ori, and they swing it.
The wrestling match in there.
Just unbelievable. You got a guy dribbling down the floor. Somebody taps him on the arm.
Yeah, that's the part of the game, Chick, I just don't understand. I mean, why should you be allowed to be, if you're 6'10" to 7 foot, allowed to just beat each other up in the post and not allowed to touch anybody else anywhere else on the floor? I just don't understand.
There's no explanation for it. Absolutely not. The free throw by Shaq. He's made 3 in a row. 93-81. 5:02 left to play. Mashburn goes out of the game, and they bring Hardaway in. So they're playing with 3 guards now in their lineup. 3 guards.
Well, Rouse realizes that he needs some perimeter shooters out there. Lakers inside taking care of it.
Shaq misses the free throw, and the rebound comes back to Murdoch. Murdoch in the front court just nailed a 3-pointer. Murdoch dribbling the ball, originally a draft pick by Milwaukee. Dribbles in deep, goes in the air, throws it over here to Leonard. Leonard's three-point shot, no good. The rebound is off the hand of Mourning. Saved on the floor by Van Exel to Jones. He goes underneath on a blocking foul, and 2 shots coming to Eddie. This is a stage of the game where, in his statements to the press yesterday, Hardaway said Jones gets beat up so much that in the fourth quarter he's tired.
Nice.
I can tell you right now he's tired.
Nice save by Nick, and he gives it to Eddie, and Eddie goes to the basket, gets the foul call in his favor on the block by Hardaway. Eddie to shoot 2.
Free throw has to have a bounce, didn't get it. With that miss, he is now 4 out of 6. The next one for Eddie, 5 out of 7. 94-81. Very good free throwing by the Lakers in this game after a nothing out of 4 start. Lakers by 13, and this game's in the refrigerator.
Oh,
the
my
door is
goodness.
closed, the lights are out, the eggs are cooling, the butter's getting hard, and the jello is jiggling. All into Mourning to Hardaway. Hardaway into Mourning. He steps back. He puts a fake on Shaq. And there's a block shot by Horry, but it won't count. There was a foul before it. Horry is everywhere.
That's what he does. He's everywhere. He helps out. He gets the foul, then also took the blunt of the contact as Alonzo Mourning gets Shaq off the ground. Coming from the weak side is Robert Horry, and after the whistle, Alonzo Mourning using that left arm to shed Robert Horry.
Okay,
fouls on Robert.
Rick Fox has had 4 stitches put in his scalp. The free throw is no good by Alonzo Mourning. He's 3 out of 7.
Give Rick a Band-Aid.
He's got 5 points in the game.
Give Rick a Band-Aid for those 4 stitches and get him back in the game.
You need him at Phoenix, I'll tell you that. You'll need him next Saturday afternoon at Seattle. Another miss by Mourning. He's having the poorest game I have ever seen him have. Here is a foul call on Murdoch, reaching and got the arm of Shaq. 94-81. The Lakers coasting to their big win here tonight before a capacity crowd. The Lakers now at home are 16-4. They'll go on the road with a 13-5 road record, one of the very best in the league, and that'll be at Phoenix. Phoenix is playing very well. Shaq at the free throw line has made 6 out of 11. Look at the bounces he's getting. Soft touch. Here comes Fox back out. Is he a gutty guy? He didn't have to come out. He's got a TV in the locker room where he was sewed up. He knows the Lakers have got it won, but he wants to be out.
Everybody's looking at it as they go over and inspect the stitches. Say, Rick, not a bad job there.
No, Doc did a good job. Second free throw, no good again, and the rebound is off, and it's taken by Murdoch. 4:17 to play. The crowd very quiet because they know where the W is going. And now coming in the front court and calling timeout.
Well, 4:11 to play. Lakers holding on to a 14-point lead. It's 95-81 on the Lakers Basketball Network.
Because I have to. And because I want to.
What the hell was that? It's a cruise ship.
On January 30th, it's like everyone just vanished. The ocean's greatest mystery
There's something down here.
will come to the surface.
I vote we leave. Who votes we leave?
Deep Rising. Rated R. Starts Friday, January 30th.
Your neighbors are nice, huh? Chucky's finally got a kid his age to play with.
He seems to have fun playing over there.
Kind of like it, too.
If your kids play at a friend's house, please find out if the parents have a handgun.
Whoa. It's nice being alone for a change.
Hey fans, don't forget now, coming up after the game on Fox Sports News, you'll have UCLA Stanford highlights. Kemp returns to Seattle. We'll have a story of that Seattle-Cleveland game. The NHL All-Star preview. And on radio, stay tuned for the post-game show. We'll have that, and after that, Stu will have the Laker Line Talk Show. 95-81 in the fourth quarter. Think of this. Well, go ahead.
Lakers got some balanced scoring. Kobe leads the way with 21. Nick has 19. Eddie with 18. And Shaq has 17. That's pretty balanced.
In the fourth quarter, the Lakers have attempted 16 free throws, made 11, and they've only made 2 out of 10 field goals. But they lead by 14. And this series is level for the season. Miami doing what it doesn't do very often, losing its second game in a row. Here's a cross-court pass to Leonard. He slips, he dribble drives, he comes underneath, he confronts a guy by the name of Shaq, and Shaq fouls him.
He got hit. He ran into 320 pounds, and Leonard never even got the shot toward the rim. He is in the act of shooting, obviously, but never even came close to making a possible three-point play.
Leonard at the line. He's already got a season high. His career high is 38. Tonight he has got 4 out of 6 free throws, looking for his 27th and 28th free throw points now.
The Lakers did an excellent job of taking the primary scorers away from the Miami Heat, that being Hardaway and Alonzo Mourning, Jamal Mashburn, making somebody else have the big night. And obviously Leonard's had a big night, but his team is down by 13.
He makes both free throws. He's got 28 points, a season high. And it's 95-83. Mourning is on the bench now. He has not had a Mourning-like game at all. Here's the ball in the front court to Shaq. Lob under the Van Exel's pass hit the rim. It was intended for Shaq. What if that would have gone in? Huh? Nice play. Murdoch driving underneath and banking one in. Nice play. 95-85.
10-point game with 3.5 to play.
Don't they know it's been put away? Here comes Ori. First basket of the game. Nope, he missed it. It's charging.
Well, he's out of the ball game.
That's 6 on him.
So he won't get his first basket in this game.
That's 3 complete games that he hasn't had a field goal. Wow.
Well, the Heat put the pressure on, so Robert just took it the distance and decided, hey, I'm going to go all the way, and ran into P.J. Brown, gets called for his 6th foul. He's out of the ball game. The Lakers now will make a substitution for the fouled out Robert Orr.
He has made 1 basket in the last 4 games in which he's played. Campbell's going to come in for the Lakers. 95-85, 10-point ball game. Anything can happen with the 3-point line. Here's the ball to Leonard, and low they go. Austin's got it against Shaq. He tries to go around Shaq. He throws the ball, and it's out of bounds off the hand of Eddie Jones.
12 seconds still on the shot clock, so Miami has plenty of time. They don't have to worry about that. The Lakers have to get back into that defensive mode.
Inbound comes off to Murdoch. Here's Hardaway's 20-footer. Boy, he'll hit shots in the pressure cooker. I love that guy's shooting. Every time they need one, he gets it. Remember the end of the quarter a while ago? 95-87, an 8-point ball game with 3 minutes to play. Kobe Bryant calling the play now. Kobe's got the ball. Kobe dribbling. Kobe's in deep. He tries to put it up. He gets it up. No good, but it comes across the basket and it's slam dunk by Shaq. Shaquille O'Neal gets his 19th point. Pass the front court and they get it back to Hardaway. They take it over to Murdoch. Another 3. That's good again. And it's 97-80. Make it 97-90. 7-point game. 2:41 to play.
Cannot take sighs of relief just because you have a double-digit lead. You have to keep your focus until the final.
Kobe dribbling the ball. Kobe having trouble. They take it away from him. It's a free ball. And they got it at the other end. 2-on-1. Lob underneath to Austin. He gives it back. And there was a foul on the play. Smart foul by the Los Angeles Lakers. And the Lakers not playing well at this juncture.
Not playing well. I mean, it seems like they thought the game was over. Now they're trying to turn it on again, and it becomes difficult to do that.
All right, going to the free throw line, Austin. He's had a strange night. He made his first 6, and he's missed his last 3. He bounces one in. And it's 97-91, 2:23 to play. Coming in the game is Fox. Stitches and all, 4 stitches in the scalp.
Well, a basket here. The Lakers may want to take a timeout and see if they, a free throw here. They want to talk this over.
They got 3 timeouts left. They make the free throw and they take the timeout.
Take the timeout.
So each club with 2 timeouts left. 2:23 to play. 97-92. The heat is on the Lakers, too.
Yeah, and it's on you, too, on the Lakers Basketball Network.
treat you right, don't I? I always do what you want to do. Like, remember last Sunday when you wanted to go to McDonald's for 39-cent cheeseburgers? I took you, right? And what about Wednesday for 29-cent hamburgers, huh?
It's not you.
Well, what's wrong?
It's Thursday.
Now at McDonald's, you can get 39-cent cheeseburgers every Sunday and 29-cent hamburgers every Wednesday. Did somebody say McDonald's?
Did you ever wish you could do magic? Hi, I'm Brad Cairns, and I never get tired of seeing eyes sparkle and jaws drop when I perform a little magic. Well, I'm here to tell you that you can do magic too. I've made a video that will help you master some of the basics of misdirection. Imagine you'll be able to make any small object completely disappear and then pull it right out from behind someone's ear. My video gives step-by-step instructions showing you some of the most clever magical effects ever devised. Grandparents can dazzle their grandchildren, parents can amaze their kids, and every trick can be performed with household items, like the nut and bolt mystery. You don't need any special props. Let me share my magic with you. So order my new magic video now before they all disappear.
.223 to play, 97-92. That means the Lakers have been outscored in the last minute and 48 seconds. Been outscored 11-2. And several of the points coming by the Lakers' own miscue. Here's something that's really hurt Miami tonight. Morning, Mashburn, and Hardaway are their three leading scorers. They average 50 points a game between the three. Tonight they only got 26, and 15 of those belong to Hardaway. Now let's see how the Lakers handle this full court pressure.
Yeah, but despite all that, they're only down by 5 with 2:23 to play.
That's what I'm saying to you. Absolutely. Ball into Fox. Fox in the back court. He's going to be dribbling against Brown. Brown allows him to come into the front court. Fox has got the ball to the three-point line dribbling. He gives it in low to Shaq. He's going to go to the basket. He throws it up and kind of it goes. It goes. He's fouled.
Well, if you're going to foul him, you got to foul him before he's in the act of shooting that much, because with his power, he's going to be able to take the foul and still get the shot off and get a possible three-point play. If you're going to play the percentages, you just go ahead and foul him and have him shoot 2 free throws, not give him a three-point opportunity.
This will be his 14th and 15th attempts of the night. The free throw is no good. The rebound is off to Van Exel. Reset that 24, baby. 92-92. The Lakers by 7. Shaq at the free throw line has made 7 out of 14. 2 minutes to play. The ball is into Shaq. He turns in the lane. 10-foot jumper. He hits another one. Shaq. Then Riley calls timeout. He's angry. He thought Austin could do the job, and Austin hasn't come close to doing the job.
Well, there are very few people that can do the job one-on-one against the big fella. I haven't run across any of them yet. That's why he gets double and triple team. He knocks down a big shot there. Gives the Lakers a 9-point lead with 1:52 to play on the Lakers Basketball Network.
Girl at the bus stop, talking French to a girlfriend on the bench. I had my head in a book. I lost my place when I took a look.
Shaq is such a dominating force inside the paint. Most guys in the league won't dare challenge him.
Anybody want to do some low post drills? Ah, my hamstring.
Knee's not ready. Doctor's on.
My neck and my back.
Horace Grant and Orlando are geared up to shut down the Diesel. But there's no love lost when Shaq faces his former team. It's a holiday matinee. Magic Lakers. Monday at 1:30 on Fox Sports West. On January 18th, a classic NHL event becomes a world war as the NHL on Fox returns with the 48th All-Star Game. In an Olympic preview, Canada's Gretzky and America's Leclerc unite to lead Team North America against the rest of the world. World War III will be fought on ice. The NHL All-Star Game, January 18th, only on your local Fox station.
The Lakers lead at 101-92.
You know, we talked about the other matchup in this ball game at the beginning. It was the center, Shaquille and Alonzo. Shaq has dominated it, even though he's been double and triple teamed. 23 points for Shaquille, 5 for Alonzo, 14 rebounds to 4 for Alonzo. So it's been Shaquille again in that matchup, as it has been throughout their career.
Shaquille's been very big in the fourth quarter, Stu. Very big.
He's made some big shots.
101-92, a dribble drive, Hardaway, wraparound pass out of bounds. The mustard is really off the hot dog. This is only the second time in their last 15 games that Miami's opponent has scored 100 points.
Yeah, you know, and the two teams that did it, the two best teams in the NBA, Seattle and the Lakers.
This is
record-wise.
This is the fourth time in the last 5 games. Here's the ball to Fox in front court. Minute and a half to play. Here's a dribble drive by Jones. Feeds it out to Fox. In low to Shaq. Running the clock down. Turns underneath. They foul him.
They're out of fouls anyhow, so.
Shaq will go to the line. I think it'll be about his 16th and 17th attempts. In the fourth time in the last 5 games, the Lakers have attempted at least 44 free throws. They've tried 40. This will be the 47th one they tried tonight. Don't forget now, coming up after the game, it's Fox Sports News. And on radio, stay tuned for the post-game show.
Guess how many free throws there have been tonight? Total.
I don't know.
With that one, 81.
We're getting way too many free throws, aren't we?
81.
Wow. We must have done something wrong. Everybody's punishing us. 102-92. Shaq's free throw. 1 good, 1 no good. Outside. Nice jump shot from the corner of the key by Murdoch. 102-94. And the Lakers dribbling the ball, coming out of the backcourt with Van Exel. Lakers' second best record in all of the NBA. But they still got it 1 to catch. And they get a shot at that next Saturday afternoon at Seattle. But in the meantime, they've got to play Orlando here. Don't forget that game is at 1:30 on Monday. Jump shot from mid-court to beat the clock by Kobe, no good. And the 24-second expires. 1:30, the Martin Luther King game here against Orlando. And then Tuesday night will be over in Phoenix. That game starts at 5 o'clock Los Angeles time. Timeout is called. This is the Lakers Basketball Network.
Fox Sports News, prime time. We are there. A former Eagle finds happiness in the land of cheese. He finally joins his old buddy in the big game. Tonight, Seth Joyner. Only on Fox Sports News, prime time.
It's the war on the floor. City rivals clash at Pauley Pavilion, only on Fox Sports West 2. USC UCLA, Wednesday at 7:30.
Greetings and salutations. Don't touch that dial. You're going to want to hear this. As I speak, a team from MCI is arriving. Why is MCI here? For openers, we have a staff of 10 just to handle telecom bills. MIS people who haven't had a day off since Roosevelt was in office. Teddy Roosevelt. Employees who are totally unreachable outside these doors. And of course, we have this lovely PA system. What will the MCI team do differently? To begin with, there will be one team, not many. They'll provide answers in the form of technologies like intranet, extranet, video, and internet conferencing. Now kindly turn your gaze to the squawk box nearest you and ponder this. When the MCI technology arrives, you will never have to listen to me again.
44 seconds left in the ball game, and the Lakers have it in the refrigerator. It's 102-94. The Phoenix game is Wednesday night, and that is a 6 o'clock game over there, so it would start at 5 o'clock here, our simulcast. We'll be in the air at 4:45 with radio joined at 5 o'clock by Channel 9. And then on Saturday, we are not allowed to televise. We encourage you to give us a listen on KLAC and our Laker radio network. That starts at 12:15 Los Angeles time.
Should be an interesting ball game. The two best teams in the league record-wise face off for the first time this season.
Yeah, that's a little unusual in itself, isn't it?
Yep. Plus, they're in the same division. That's what makes it even more unusual.
Intriguing. 102-94. Well, I don't know what's wrong with Mourning, but there's something wrong with him. He wasn't himself at all tonight. And don't tell me it was because Shaq was playing against it. It wasn't. Mourning is a real competitor, but tonight he didn't do any of his things. Hides the ball to Austin, dribble drive. Shaq's there to chase him back out of the 3-second area. The pass ball goes to the baseline to Brown, and 16-footer no good. Nice rebound by Van Exel. That's 6 rebounds for Van Exel, and he's fouled immediately. 32 seconds left to play. I think Shaq's got 4 blocks, has he not? Yeah, 4 blocks in the ball game. In addition, he's come on very strongly. He had only 2 points in the third quarter.
I'm gonna go back to what you said a minute ago.
What
about Alonzo and Shaq?
Yeah,
I think the majority of it is the fact that he had to play against Shaq. Defensively, he's got he just has to exert so much energy just to maintain his own position. Offensively, I don't think Shaq was that bad defensively against him. I think a lot of it was the Laker defense and, of course, Shaquille O'Neal.
How did the game go, Shaquille O'Neal? If you talk about him, and he certainly has had a nice ball game. 8 out of 16 field goals and 8 out of 16 free throws.
Listen up. 32 seconds left in this game, which is 2,999. We get to come to the biggie on Monday. The big one, 3,000 consecutive. Be here.
I'm looking forward to that. I hope it's as much fun as I anticipate. Austin gets a pass underneath and scores. 104-96. They fouled Eddie this time. The Lakers now have a new free throw record for the year. Their record was 49 attempts. These two will make it 50 attempts.
Your favorite play.
Can you believe that?
50. They're 36 out of 50, 72%.
Really exciting.
And Miami 22 of 33. That's 83 free throws. Make that 84 as Eddie makes the first of 2.
Isn't that exciting? Look at the people standing and yelling. And Shaq says, I agree with you, Chip.
Well, if it isn't exciting, why does it get so much publicity? The fact that the teams are bad free throw shooters.
I don't know. Dribble drive because you can win or lose the game with them. I guess that's why. Ball out to Brown. Brown to Austin. He travels. They didn't call it. They want to get to a plane. Underneath he goes and lays it up and in. And
don't even have to go to front court. Just keep it there.
Keep it back there and pass. That's a bad pass, Eddie. Underneath to Murdoch. He missed the shot, but he was fouled, and he'll go to the line. Now what are we up to? 200 free throws? 106-98 is the score. 6 seconds left.
What did you tell me? See, now all this does is make people happy that are foolish enough to bet on games.
The spread was 6 points.
He makes these two. The spread is 6 points.
And you're going to say...
And he misses the first. I don't know how they do it, Jay.
I don't either. That's what I was going to say to you. The Lakers have 4 players with 20 points or more.
It's called balance. It's called tough to defend.
We better keep some balance going for Sunday or Monday's game against Orlando here and then over to Phoenix. Now they foul Van Exel intentionally. Isn't this fun? That'll be 52, and even the crowd's booing. That's how much they enjoy it. And Riles, he's not enjoying it. Do they go home after this one?
That I don't know. I think they've been out on the road for a while, so.
Phoenix Monday.
Phoenix on Monday, huh? Yeah. Or excuse me, Sunday. Then they go home and they play the Philadelphia 76ers on Wednesday.
Hey, the Sixers beat the Lakers twice. They beat Chicago the other day. Larry Brown's going to be coach of the year.
Philadelphia's got some talent on that team.
Yes, they have.
They've got some talent on that team.
If they had a real legitimate center, they'd really have some talent. And you know they're going to get it. Dribble drive down the middle. They let the man shoot. He misses. And Exel's still running. After playing defense on that play, just kept running toward the locker room. And the Lakers win it. And they satisfy a capacity crowd of 17,505. The final score, the Lakers 108, the Heat 99. This, ladies and gentlemen, is the Los Angeles Lakers Basketball Network.